There you go. Copyright strike imminent. Dear, 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 dear. Dylan, on my side, it shows that you're swearing already. We've only been here 2 minutes. God. Oh dear. So the last time for a while, and already Motormouth's got going. Sometimes I do wonder. Sometimes I really do wonder. I just wonder if this works. There you go, copyright. About right, isn't it? Just leaving a message. Okay. I swear there's meant to be, or has it gone already? There was meant to be some sort of silence for the Queen, wasn't there? But Favourite song from the franchise? Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Baslo, how you doing? It's Manchester. Manchester's here. Baslo. Baslo, 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 Baslo. Baslo in my stream. Baslo, Manchester. Well, 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 well. Remember it from Broken Arrow. Yeah, very good. Very good. Used in Broken Arrow first, 1996, by Hans Zimmer. Yeah, it's hell of a tune, isn't it? It's hell of a tune. It's probably the favourite from the films, definitely. And it was nice to see an alternate or sort of similar version in Scream 5 as well. It was always good to see it come back. And then what did they do? They bloody kill him, the pricks. Pricks. Pricks, pricks, pricks. On mobile this time. Hope you're alright, Baslo. Hope you're behaving. Hope you're not dozing off in that VR chat again. Although I can understand why. Because sometimes that's how it is, isn't it, on the VR. But yeah, behave, Baslo, behave. Let's just have a look at the... just catch up with the chat, scroll up to the top and just see who's here. So we got Mr. Jordan, Jigsaw JP. Aye. Well, Jordan, yeah, thank you for the... Not for me, but for the other half, the Pokemon card. She ended up getting a full set out of one packet, which I believe isn't always a regular thing, so you did her well there. You picked up the right packs. Cutting room floor. I can take these out for the minute because we're not on Skype yet. Cutting room floor, Dylan, I know he's here. Vince Hopkins, Mr. Donny, Darky Darko. Darky Darko is one of the most regular, I swear, and Vince. Christian. We got Kyle Cabrera, Anthony Parker. But yeah, the music, the Dewey thing was a guitar riff thing on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, I just want something playing while it's starting soon, so to speak. And if it gets struck for copyright, get struck for copyright. I'm just sick of having a blank screen with nothing going on, or a starting soon screen with nothing going on. But yeah, we got Scottish Lenza. But yeah, Darky, Vince, Melinda's here. Melinda's coming on soon, don't worry. Screenthon 2008. Baslo as always, as I mentioned. Mr. Commander Ripped, yes, it's good to see that name again. It's very good to see that. Captain Casual, Rick W. Pyro Rottweiler, yes, one of the favourites. Pyro. He likes his fireworks. As in pyrotechnics, I'm guessing. Carry-ons here. Norwegian Scream, Stefan, the man who has a spotty mask that went unspotty. Very weird, very weird. Something in the Norwegian ear that unspots collector's edition deluxes. And no, I am not shitting you, it happened. He has pictures and proof and can show you the mask. Mr. GhostFace 93, that Mr. Goodwin. But yes, so we've got a few people here. This is a bit more than the norm, isn't it? 35 viewers, what the hell's going on? Is it because it's the last one for a while? Aye. Well, unfortunately, that's how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. Let's have a look. So, yes. So, we got good old pumpkin in the background here. We've got these to see for the last time. Well, on the stream. These to see again, just because they're going back next week. The Ukraine and the Pride, I say pumpkins up here. The fantastic faces that's normally here has gone to Fun World for signing. I think he signed it. He showed me a picture. Of it. He held it up to the camera the other day on a Zoom call. So me fantastic will be back soon. And whenever I send it Fun World, I have to take this off because I don't think they really appreciate bodge job header tags that are flexible. But no, whenever I send it Fun World, this gets taken off it, then it gets re-tagged again in the same holes on the mask. So yeah, that's what's normally on the Fantastic that was used as reference for Sideshow figure. Normally. But yeah, let's have a look here. Yeah, cut too deep. Mr. Rich is here. Hello. Which location? What's this? Just popping in to say hello. Going to bed early tonight. Got a 28-hour job shift. A 28-hour shift? What the hell? How can you have a 28-hour shift? There's only 24 in a day. I just bought some more for Rodrigo Jordan. Yeah, Carrie Ann's been busy shopping for everyone, hasn't she? She's been in and out of stores like there's no tomorrow. So yeah, Carrie Ann, Screen Fan 1990, has been in and out, spirits and bloody God knows what else, just trying to get people masked and help people. So thumbs up for that one. She's got me some masks as well. Hello from Sweden. Hello Stefan Band, if that's how I pronounce it. Any update on the new 2022 GhostFace items, when they should arrive? Scalp Sour Collectibles. No, it's funny you say. I phoned up distributors 2 or 3 days ago and I says, what's the latest? It says, well, there's no change with the 21 stock and the court case. That's still malingering along and in limbo. With the 2022 stock, it's still on the boat. It's still on the way. So the 2022 UK stock hasn't got to Belfast yet, and when it does get to Belfast, what the hell's going to happen this year? Let's just hope it gets through. Get your fingers crossed. So we should have some nice items there. GhostFace inflatables. Not sure if Ukraine mask is coming from UK distributors, but yeah, pumpkins, which should be a Mad About Horror exclusive. Prides, I'm sure. In fact, I think Mad About Horror got these for pre-order, haven't they, if I remember correct. But yeah, just keep them crossed for the UK stock. And here we are, September the 18th. In the next week or two, it should be arriving, so let's just hope. Show the pumpkin chin. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody... Yeah, if anybody's watching, currently got a pumpkin GhostFace, don't look too hard at the back of the chin. Looks very strange if you squint. Yeah. That's just wrong. It's just, I can't say anything. I can't say anything. But yeah, send in photos of it on Twitter for you to show everyone if you want. Okay, Stefan, yeah, I can do that actually. So Stefan, Norwegian Scream, had a collector's edition deluxe mask, and at one point it was signed by Wes Craven. At one point it was spotty, and he hung it in a back room and just left it, and then it wasn't spotty. How in the hell that ever went down, I've got no idea. But have we got some pictures here? Just looking there. I think what you sent me here, Stefan, are these before or after? Look like after. Have you got any before pictures? But yeah, it's very weird that a collector's edition deluxe, as we know, glow types, EU stamps on the collector's edition mask had their share of problems in 2011 mainly, as did the second run of 25th anniversary masks. But yeah, there you go. Let's have a look. He's still laughing about that pumpkin mask. Okay. 39 viewers. Not anymore. They've gone. Hello, Captain Frosty. I don't know, the stream software is not always up to date by the second with the viewers, so it could be telling me viewers from 5 minutes ago, I think it is. But yeah, no, anyone that was watching, thank you, because it won't be happening again for a little while. We've got to sort this out some way or another, mental health wise. It's been a hard time. It still is a hard time. But yes, Jigsaw, Scottish Lindsay, bloody hell, man. Who can help your boy with a glow ultralight and a chrome? Can't wait to get my hands on Ukrainian mask I ordered. The paint looks quite good. Paint's okay on Ukrainians actually. Yeah, this one's okay. Remember, this is sample. Although yeah, it's got a couple of little bits if you look close, just here. Yeah. again, early sample. And remember, no barcode on samples. Just got this. And it's always got the white top on the sample tags as well, sample headers. You see the blue perforated lines where they're meant to fold it. You see them blue bits at the top. You just see them. There you go, I can see it. Aye. And then yeah, this one's not too bad for a sample. The Pride. These are actually, you can get these off UK eBay as well. They come from an American supplier, but yeah, Steve Gerula of all people sent me the link, and I ordered 2 last night. But yeah, these aren't so bad. It's very surprising how little red and violet there is actually. I mean, it's okay at the side. Yeah, only a little bit of red. But I always prefer the glossy finish on the nose and the mouth and the eyeliner. Just finishes it off for me. But yeah, back of the chin, some people don't like because it's all white, and some people are like, well, couldn't they just continue the colours? I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the machines are set up and that's how it is. I can only assume. I can't say what it is. Well, I don't know what it is. Okay, let's have a look. There's only 2 small dots remaining, Stefan says, on his ex-spotty mask. Very nice mask though. We'll bring it up on the stream shortly. We're going to have to get Melinda on. Well, it's not we're going to have to, but we are. We're going to get Melinda on to come see Melinda's collection, which is a very vast one last time I remember. Right. Limited numbers. Yeah, with regards to these 2 particular types, these are only made in the hundreds, so these are rarer. And although people have got their opinion on plastic masks and these types, which is fine, your opinion's your opinion, but they are going to be rarer. Sit down. I don't know who put them in them bags. I bet it was Clive, because Clive had them masks before me. He had both of them and the pumpkin. Obviously the pumpkin's part of Clive's collaboration with Funworld. But yeah, the pumpkins were made in a much higher number. I don't know what number, but yes, Ukraine's and Stop the War mask. Ukraine Stop the War and the Pride, very just in the hundreds. That's all there was. Not enough mass retailer interest, but enough just to get some made in out there. So, you know, we got some at least, because these mass retailers are basically the ones that stop us getting what we want, even after we've seen them advertised in the catalogues or whatever. So yeah, the mass retailers depict what we get in the end. If they aren't buying, then they aren't selling, and we're not getting. Simple as that. So at least we got some Ukrainian and some Pride. I did speak to RJ the other day, and as he continues to say, and as I'll continue to say, there's so much going on. There's so much going on, which there is. And my God, that bloke's busy. I'm surprised he even had time to talk. But yeah, another thing that's got a lot of popularity this year that isn't a mask, what I asked him about, is the lava lamps. So GhostFace lava lamps are out there. They're in Spencer's Gifts as an exclusive, about $30, $31, $32, somewhere around there. If you haven't got a Spencer's Gifts near you, then I suggest you go online, check the website. I don't know if they're listed on there. But lava lamps have gone down pretty well with fans. And again, this is another item that was not known about beforehand. People went in the shop, there they were. Oh my God, what's this? Let's buy it. Off they went again. Some people got 2 or 3, others got singles. But the people that got 2 or 3 are doing it to help other fans. And thankfully, I haven't seen much price gouging with that as well. So can't be all bad. Can't be all bad. Right. Let's see if Melinda is ready. I think she's in the chat, is she? I think she's there somewhere. I've seen the name. I'll just catch up with the chat first. Let's have a look. Crypt keepers need to fix their shipping. I don't know how many people pack the stuff at Crypt keepers, but I'm sure they're busy, and I'm sure sometimes it's just honest mistake. I don't know. Keep your head up, King. Who's King? Not me. Headed to local Las Vegas mall now to try and find a lava lamp. Ah, there you go. Around $30, $31, $32 carry-on. That's what it should be priced at. Dylan wants to grab some. Or does he? When you go carry on and don't see it, ask them if it's in the back room. Every Spencer's I visited had them. Ah, there you go. Jordan's in the know. Limited numbers on those. Will do. Thank you, she says. Honestly, I might as well get myself a wholesale license to help people out. Ain't it, Darky? No problem. I believe each store got between 3 to 5 of them, says Jordan. Love the Prides. A Scottish Lander. Yeah, Prides are good. They're okay. Jealous of those lava lamps. I know we're not going to get them. Not for the distributors anyway. So yeah, the thing with the lava lamps is anything that pops up on a custom scan that's got liquid in it's going to be pulled. And you think of the size of a standard lava lamp. That's a considerable amount of liquid, and anyone that sees that going through a scanner is going to go, hang on, what's this? And even though they may see the shape of a lava lamp, they may pull it and open it just to check. Because obviously liquids can be anything these days with regards to cargo and, you know, stuff that can happen in this world that we bloody live in. So yeah, I said to RJ the other day on the Zoom call, I says, RJ, you got a lava lamp there? I says, I'd pay for one if you got one, because I'm not sure if I can find a fan that's going to find any. At the time, not many people had got them. And he just said, oh, you mean these? And he turned his camera and it looked he says, that's the first sample. I said, okay. So he showed me like one of the first samples of the lava lamp, and it was just behind the side of his desk. And he says, I'm not sure how to ship this because of the liquid. I says, well, yeah, that's the problem. So, you know, he had one that he could have shipped, but he was even worried about the shipping because of the liquid. So, yeah, the people in the USA, just be glad you've got them, because we're going to struggle. Even if we do pay for them and get them shipped, there may be problems. So enjoy while you can. Looking into the shipping of them. I'll help you out again for sure. Okay. Lava lamp at Spencer's. Didn't realise those numbers was that low. But yeah, Pride and Ukrainian mass, very low numbers, only in the hundreds, not even 1,000. I'll be going after this stream to my Spencer's, see if they have it. Pride in Ukraine, only a few hundred made, yes. 35 years ago today, Hellraiser was released in cinemas. There you go. That makes you feel old, doesn't it? Okay. Let's see if Melinda's ready. Melinda's got a hell of a collection. Best one out there. She'll be panicking now again. No. Okay, alright, let's see if we can get see if we can locate Melinda. Let's see if we can get her on. There we go. Oh, we got a double view of me on this. Uh-oh. What the hell is that?
Hello.
Hello, Melinda. Yes, nice swirly background
Hi.
there.
Oh, can you see? There we go.
Who are you? What camera am I on? I'm on the Logitech. Okay. How you doing, Melinda?
Good. How are you?
Well, it's still the same, but you know.
Yeah.
Look at that mask behind. Get it shipped out.
Yeah.
I'll have that one. Look at that.
No, you can't have this one.
Oh no! I'll do your trade. 25th anniversary for that. That'll do.
Oh, I've got the 25th anniversaries. Don't worry about it.
Oh, have you got one signed by RJ? Oh, there you go. Good deal.
No, I don't have that. I don't have that at all.
Oh, okay. I was talking to him about them the other day, actually, but I'm not allowed to say what he told me. It's always the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are you have a kitty?
Well, yes, you might hear several kitties throughout this.
Oh, kitties are okay.
Yeah. They're very vocal.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Melinda. Finally, we get you on. Finally.
And
after the electrical problems.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. So, you're talking on your phone, aren't you? The people on the stream going, why is it portrait? But she's on a phone.
Yes.
And,
I apologize in advance. But basically, I thought about it, and the majority of my stuff is on the wall, and it would just be insane to like try to take it down. But I've done my best to get everything situated to make it easier to show you guys. So I hope you'll forgive.
You know, can we just forget Ghostface and Scream? Let's concentrate on the cats. Where's the cats? Can you see any of your cats? There's a particular man in the chat that's very respected in my eyes. Can you see any of your cats? Yeah. Commander in the chat. Commander Rips. He loves his kitties. Where's the
There we go.
Kitty. Where's he? Kitties. Oh, we got some. Oh, there you go. Kitty.
That's Mason.
Nice. Mason.
Yeah, he's a loudmouth. But he means
kitty. There you go, Commander. You're watching. I hope you're watching this, Commander. You asked for the kiddies. You've got some kiddies before. Look at all those masks. Look at all those masks.
I know.
She's got too many.
That's the 20th anniversary stuff I was telling you about. I don't need any more of those.
Send them over. I'll have them. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. I mean, I might as well, right? They're just kind of bagged up right now.
Yeah. They're wasted on the floor there. I'll put them on the wall.
I know. Yeah. It's terrible. Because that's part of the problem is I don't have a lot of place to store things. So everything gets like rotated out basically.
Okay.
As as it needs to be. But yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Besides Mason already trying to make a mess.
Yeah. Oh, kitty. We do love kitties.
Macy, come on.
Well, you made Commander happy in the chat now. He's happy. He's like, woo. He's like W-O-O-O-O. So he's happy. He's seen his kitties.
Mason is now a celebrity, so he'll never let me live it.
That's it.
But
preserved on YouTube now.
I know. Before I forget, I was going to show this.
Go on then. Oh, that's that coat you ordered.
Yeah, it's the top story jacket.
Look at that. That's good quality as well, isn't it? It's quite a decent jacket.
It is. I can't wait to wear it, obviously. Oh. But yeah, that was that.
I remember you telling me you wanted to order it. You got it now.
Yeah, I never thought I would find one, but I got lucky, I guess.
Look at that. Proper job as well.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. How long you had that?
But I've got this guy hanging out over here on the wall.
Look at that, with a knife in the hand. I told you this was a collection and a half, didn't I? Look at that. Looks like
this was my first ever. That was my first ever vintage, like really vintage mask, Gen 2 right here. But yeah.
We're going to have to end this call, I'm afraid. It's too good already. She's pissing over my bloody collection here. Look at this.
Oh, no.
Look at this. No. That lunging out the wall. I've never seen anything like that.
I know. It was on eBay. The guy that makes it is just like, it's really nice. It just has a little like string at the back where you just hang it up, on a stud or whatever. It's good to go. And he actually included the knife. I had no idea he was because I actually bought a second one to display, but I was like, he gave me the knife too. But yeah, I saw it and I was just like, I can't not have that. So
yeah, I don't blame you. Are they still for sale?
I believe so. Yeah, I can. I think follow him on Instagram too. I can send you stuff later.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to get a link of some sort. Yeah, that's beautiful. That beautiful. Too.
Yeah, it's hollow here, and then there's just like a velvet mannequin head in there. Nice. And it's black already, so you don't have to worry about blacking out the eyes.
Yeah. So. Jesus, looks like he's just merged out of Scream 2 from another dimension.
I know.
Got stuck in the wall and he froze. What we got below it? We got some signatures from the look of that.
These are just facsimiles. So it's got like basically everybody from the first movie. And then that's a script, obviously, that's in there. I haven't taken it out. I just kind of display it. But it's supposed to be limited edition 1 of 100.
Ooh, just excuse me while I go and be physically sick a minute. Melinda, you got just send it all over, Melinda. Save yourself the bother.
Well, you'll like this one.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. It's got David Arquette's signature.
Wow.
And it says Dead Meat Dewey, and then you got Joseph Whip for Sheriff Burke.
Yep, I remember Joseph.
And then, yeah, it's got a little patch that somebody ironed on there. And then I put the little Deputy Riley thing on there. I tried to also throw on the actual badge that came with it, but it broke, so I didn't get to. So, but yeah, it came back.
Was that a pricey one?
It was, yeah.
Yes.
But I've never seen another one like it, so I feel like it was worth it. It was a Christmas gift, actually, last year or the year before.
Mm-hmm.
I got lucky. We'll just say that much.
You did get lucky, yeah. Hello, Steve Girillo. He's just joined the chat. Hello, Steve. Look, Steve, Melinda's spoiling us. Tell her. Look, Steve, look at that GhostFace coming out the wall. Mr. Girillo, look at that. She's got too much good stuff. We've only seen 3 minutes of the damn thing.
I know.
There we go then.
But I've got these. These are custom posters off Etsy. Kind of hard to show without the light. But
that's okay. That's all right. We can see them. You got the same as me. You got the ceiling fan.
Yeah. See, normally I don't have the overhead light on, and I just have the LEDs, so it's kind of like barely lit in here, but it's not good to show off on camera. So.
Ooh, somebody's got a Screen 5 wallpaper. Aye.
I do, yes.
Hello, Melinda. Look at all that. Look at that, 100% cotton. I wonder where that came from. Oh,
I don't know, but I finally got it framed. That was my pride and joy right there.
I know. Good people get good things, that's all I'm saying. You got a little figure, you got Billy's phone, you got the voice changer. Gordon Bennett. We're 3 minutes in and I want to boff up already. Oh, he's turning his head.
It's a family.
He still works and his head always gets stuck.
Jeez,
always.
Yeah. Mine hardly ever move the heads anymore because the batteries are about dead, but yeah. That's one to report to RJ, I think, Melinda. We'll have to tell him. Look at this. Is this from Clive, the phone, or is this an original proper one?
This is the original phone. I found it on eBay. Yep.
Oh my god. Look at
It's just the phone, so no charge or anything. Not that I would ever charge it, but
yeah.
I never thought I would find it, and I almost so many times ordered the one that Clive has.
Yes.
And I got lucky. $20. I found it on. I think it was $20. It was very cheap. $20. I found it when I was on lunch one day. I was just looking on eBay, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
$20 damn dollars. I'll buy it off you for $30. Okay, done. Right. You're making money, you see. Here we go. Oh, he signed it. Look at this.
Yep.
Skeet signed it.
Little Skeet signed it.
He likes to do that across the top of Ghostface's mouth to give him a moustache as well when he signs me.
I know. Yeah.
He told me, he says, I like to give him a moustache. I says, okay. Here we go. The phone from Spirit from years ago, 2012. I think this was 2011.
This was another thing, that I never thought I would find, but I got lucky. We'll just say that.
Hello, Sydney. Friends count, but it's the family ties that cut deep.
Oh, yeah.
Still, and it actually came with the box too, but it was already unboxed when I got it.
Okay.
And I'm an unboxer, so you might get mad to see things have been unboxed or untagged, but I am a displayer, so
untagged.
I keep the boxes where I can, though.
That's okay.
But yeah.
Look at this, the projector. I've still not seen one of these in real life. I got some on order with the distributor this year, but we're only just getting them in the UK this year, them projectors. But look at that.
I don't use it a whole heck of a lot because, I don't want to, run it out, or run it down, I should say. But it's really, really cool, especially when you have it, in the dark room all by itself.
Somebody asked Melinda.
Yeah, party this year. I'll probably get another one just to use for the party.
Oh, okay. Somebody says, Melinda, are those pictures on the wall by Lee Capasso?
Yes, they are, actually.
Scottish Lindsay's asking. I think Lindsay knows of Lee's stuff here and there.
Yep. I love them, as you can tell.
Yeah, they're nice. He does a good job. Lindsay says, I know a friend who is selling that phone right now. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Look at that. You got Casey Becker phone. Is that the same one?
Well, this one is actually, I didn't know this before, but I learned it later. I have, I bought this one first. It is not the Casey phone, but it is very similar. And I bought it because I was like, I'm never gonna find the Casey phone.
Yeah.
It'll last me if something doesn't come up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I later found out this is actually the phone that Sydney uses in Scream 2 whenever Corey Gillis calls.
Ah, yeah.
So it worked out anyway.
5550176. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it came with the box and everything. I still have that.
She's prepared. Look at this. She's got the box waiting.
I tried to pull everything out that I thought people may want to see, and I didn't want to be rummaging through everything because I know it's already kind of annoying being on the phone.
No, we're seeing everything.
But I have this is that funky one that we've looked at
that's
many.
that dodgy one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the very strange. What's this? The Fun World Div one.
Yeah, it is. Just the regular World Div.
Yeah, one of the oddballs, so to speak. Very strange in the eyes and the mold. Yeah, Fun World Div.
And
there you go.
It is so hard to tell, like on camera, but it has a weird shimmery sheen too. I've never seen a mask like it.
Yes.
I mean, the nose was cut out at one point and sewed back in, so like or glued back in, so that's completely separate. And I think somebody else to replace that.
I can see the eye mesh has been changed because that's not current with the that eye mesh is more current with today's mesh rather than the vintage mesh, which is what that should be. So yeah, you can. It's had some alterations, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But overall, definitely a weird one.
It's weird because it's got the pearlescent finish, as you say, and pearlescent finishes wasn't really known until 2010 onwards on EUs and collector's edition deluxes, special ones at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the overall finish. It's got like a grainy texture as well, which is what a lot of early Fantastics had.
Yeah. It's definitely different, we'll say.
Yeah. That's all right. Enough one for the box. Thank you.
Yeah. This was my first ever reshoot.
Oh, look at that bib style reshoot TD.
Yeah. I had this one on display for a long, long time until I got one of the glow ones.
Oh, you got
they are so kind, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're very hard to find now, even tagged as well.
Yeah.
Is that one quite floppy? That one as well, quite loose.
It's pretty loose for like this like for the ultra white mold, you know.
Yeah.
It's not as stiff as you would think, except for in the mouth. It is pretty stiff there, but it is kind of floppy. Yeah.
My God.
Oh, this was my K&B that I got before somebody so graciously gifted me a good one.
Yes. This looks like it's been run over a few times.
Yep, it was. I found it on eBay, and it's definitely a cool mask. I didn't even think at first I would like the K&B style at all.
Yeah.
But then after I got this, I was like, I like it. And then I got the actual version, which we will see in a little bit. But yeah,
it's definitely.
It's very all patterned up, which I mean that's the point of it. But
yeah, that has a peculiar mold, I must say. And I mean, K&B's a squinty, but God Almighty, it looks like he's been on something. That one. It sniffed something he didn't like.
Yeah.
What and then
this is a collector's edition, and
it's a glow in it.
Somebody went in and put all the
blood on it.
Paint on. Yeah, make it look bloody. It was supposed to be like in the beginning of Scream 4.
Okay. With like the cut scenes with Brittany, what's it called, and what they called?
Yeah.
Marnie and I forget the other character's name now. Marnie the Carney. What's the other character's name? I can't remember her name. God. I've gone blank.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Me too.
Oh, well,
but yeah,
well.
They did a good job.
Collector's edition glow.
It's one of the spotty versions, which is why it stays in the.
That's why you keep it quarantined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also why there's blood on it.
Mm-hmm. It looks okay for what it is. It's.
Yeah. You can barely tell.
One way of covering some of the spots, I suppose. It's custom. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it and I'm gonna put it in a shadow box, but I ran out of room, as you may tell at one point.
I can relate to that very much.
But I just got 1 through 4 little 11 by 17 posters.
Yeah, they came on postcard size as well, didn't they? I remember I've got a couple of them from
Hmm.
years gone by. Yeah, I've 1 and 2 I got. I never got 3 or 4. But yeah, the postcards as well. But yeah, they're nice posters. Oh, you got some of the laser discs.
Yeah, I've got 1 and 2 on Laserdisc.
Oh, that's it. End of stream. I'm getting sick of this. Melinda, come on. She's got 1 and 2. I've only got 1. Look at that. Oh,
This is it's obviously just a half mannequin because it's on my little console table.
okay.
But it is just the 25th anniversary robe,
Ooh,
and this is the Scream 4 April to June 2011 mask.
jeez.
So he's chilling there. My goal one day would be to get like a more custom made robe, but like I can't justify the price of that for the half mannequin.
Yeah, I can relate. Yes. If
So
I'll tell you what, give me a nudge after the stream. I might be able to help you with something there.
okay, I definitely,
Yeah, there
because
may be a small possibility with someone. I'll keep it off stream for the minute, but I'll give you a nudge.
yeah,
Yeah.
this one of the things because like I everything in here I have taken and I've tried to like I start somewhere and then I'm like I could improve upon this, I could do this. So this is the one thing that I'm thinking I could improve upon.
Yeah, yeah. I might
It
have
would make a
Yeah, I might have something
yeah.
that will solve your problem there as well. Yeah.
But
Okay.
a little stab ticket.
Oh yeah, stab. Is that Ryan Hill's stab ticket?
I'm gonna say no, and the reason I'm gonna say that is, and I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I got this is a PES robe, one of the new ones.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just got it like 2 weeks ago,
Ah.
and he put that in with the costume.
Ah. Okay.
So
okay.
I don't know where he got it, but I'm gonna say it's from him.
Yeah, might be one of his custom ones then. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the little.
I love this little Living Dead doll. Yeah,
Living Dead.
he's
yeah.
adorable.
You say I know that's scooped. Look at that.
I know, and then I've got him next to the Roto plush too.
I've still not took mine out of the box. God.
I love this guy so much. Like, I cannot tell you how much I love this guy. I don't know why. He's just adorable.
God almighty.
But yeah, and then this is the other
Ooh.
3D printed book that I got to put on the wall over there.
Ah.
But it already came with one, so now I just have an extra one.
Oh, so you got a spare.
I do not
okay.
have a real one.
No, I've never
Yeah.
seen a real one either. No. According to Nate, they're very sharp, and you have to watch your fingers. So could be worse. Oh, stab
And
poster.
I'm afraid that with my luck, a cat would come in here and knock it off and cut themselves. So not trying to do that.
Yeah, keep the
And
kitties in one piece.
I don't know if you can tell.
Yes.
But I had a cat chew on his
God.
little knife. I didn't even realize that until a couple weeks ago.
Naughty kitties.
So that's one downside of the unboxing. But
God almighty. Oh dear.
But yeah, I've got Scream 5 and then the Stab poster.
Stab
Eventually
poster.
that'll turn into a Scream 6.
Yeah, true.
But I'm hoping that they keep this kind of thing. Because, like, I got all the 1 through 4. They all have, like, the similar style, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping to keep this similar style for Scream 6 and do, like, New York down here and the cast up here and GhostFace up here. So that way it makes sense to be next to each other.
Yeah.
But that's my
previous.
Yeah, that's just my OCD talking.
Yeah, wow, you never know. That many variants. Oh, here we go. I've seen them before.
Yeah. These were also off Etsy. This one is for Scream 1. It's got all the victims and the story. Even has little Maureen in here.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then top story. Woodsboro. It's
nice.
very deep. I love it.
Yeah, it's...
And then for Scream 2.
Sorority Slashers Dead, the Post Telegraph. Look at that.
Yeah. And it's the Post Telegraph, Ohio's biggest. It's very detailed. Like, whoever did it took a lot of time and made it look legitimate, and I appreciate that. But yeah, I love those two. And then up here,
Kenny.
Yeah, we've got Kenny, who I love.
To Mel. My name isn't Jesus.
Yeah. It's my favorite line.
My name isn't Jesus.
He was so funny in that movie.
Your fat tub of lard ass now.
Yeah.
And he put on weight to play Kenny as well.
I believe it. I believe
Yeah,
it.
yeah. There you got Gale and Dewey, Scream 1. Look at that. Even got Dimension logo on there.
Yeah, these are promotional stills. I have a bunch of these from 1, 2, and 3. I really, really like them. Obviously, you'll
Yes.
see.
What's that say? Tales of Woodsboro.
Yep. And it's got Matthew Lillard, Nev Campbell, and Skeet.
My God. How do you get these signed? Do you always send them off, or you just go to a lot of conventions?
No, honestly, a lot of them are just like lucky finds online. I obviously got that one sent off because they did order.
Because it's personalized.
Yeah, that one was just I found it online because I was looking for something to fill this space.
Okay.
And it was kind of impossible to find something vertical.
Yes.
So I had to go and be a different route than I was normally planning on going. But
that mask keeps looking at me, keeps saying, "Oi, I'm your new owner." look at
it's a beautiful mask. It really is. I'm glad I took the plunge on it. I was scared too.
Big tall nose on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's done me well over the years. We'll say that. But yeah, and it's funny because I mean, when I got this mannequin, it started out as, you know, just a mannequin with like the classic Fun World, you know, robe, plain black, and then the plastic mask. So like to think the evolution between just that and this, it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
I took pictures along the way of like how much it improves. And even before I got this robe, I had the anniversary robe on it, which was an improvement on the Fun World robe.
Oh yes.
But like this makes all the difference. Like the hood alone is just like it adds so much drama.
It does. It looks like somebody could be in that damn thing. He's going to lunge at you.
I know. I know.
Oh, look at that.
But yeah, and the whole point was I wanted it to be like in Scream 1 where it was, you know, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. So like I say that to him all the time. And then I literally have right next to it.
There you go. There's a picture for it. Yeah.
Yep.
My God. Yeah, and that was RJ's instruction as well to have Ghostface mentioned in the film, and although he didn't depict what's seen, that's why Wes put it in there. That wasn't actually scripted at first, apparently, according to my sources at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case anyone's watching it goes, oh, you don't know this. But that's good. Rose McGowan. You don't see many of Rose McGowan's signatures these days. She hardly does any cons.
I know, and you'll see, I got pretty lucky when I started collecting the autographs. I have like a few rare ones that don't come up that often, so
yeah,
feel blessed in that regard. But this is another one. It's got David, Nev, Rose, Jamie, Matthew, all the main people.
Jesus Christ! All right, I'll have that one too. Thank you. Look at all this. God.
And then we got here.
Do we? They shouldn't have killed him. They shouldn't have killed him at all, the bastards. Oh. Not that oval film. No. I don't want that on the camera. No.
I don't really collect current physical media, even though I do regret not getting the steelbooks. But I just I haven't figured out what I'm doing with like my DVDs that I have yet. So it's just sitting here reminding me to do something.
Okay. Ooh.
And then I got this baby. It is a Gen 2. It is a funky looking Gen 2, but it's because it will not behave. This eye totally like it reminded me of a Gen 1.
It does.
This eye is little it was when I got it, like this eye was way jacked up. It does look better now, but it just is not cooperating. I have never had a mask that just will not cooperate.
Send it over, I'll have a go.
I mean, I might as well. And I have been trying the pink away.
Oh. Brown stain.
Because it did have a huge pink spot. It just kind of faded a little bit more to orange. But I don't know if this part's going to come out or not. I've put so much on it at this point that might just be where it stays. But that was my first time trying the pink away.
And what's your recommendations? Do you think yes or no for anyone else watching the stream?
Well, I don't really want to give a recommendation. Like, it definitely made a difference, okay? But, like, the instructions alone were, like, non-existent. And I waited a month before they even, like, acknowledged my order. Like, I had to send them an email to be like, hey, when you guys gonna ship this?
Ah,
So I don't know. It did make a difference. I will say that. I don't want to knock that.
yeah.
But I guess just all the different things,
That
you
is a
know.
very untidy Gen 2 in the paint. I've never seen one that's in such a
Yeah.
weird sort of condition. It's the nose is very, very similar to RDS in some respects. Look, just
Mhm.
RDS are like piggy noses, but that one just reminds me just a hint of an RDS. Of course, it
Yeah.
not. Yeah, before anyone gets the wrong idea, but
Yeah. And
you got the mold
it's
scars.
yeah. It's cotton
Oh, it's
too.
cotton shroud. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Ah,
for a cotton shroud Gen 2, it was still a good deal. And it's still in really good shape if you can ignore this, which I'm trying to. So,
yeah, yeah. Bit of Tipex.
yeah.
God almighty. You wouldn't dare,
But
would you? Oh, here we go.
down here we've got the chrome mask, and I do still have the box for this, but it's just not unboxed. When I got it, the box was
So that's the original
torn
2016
up.
then.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And I got lucky with that one too, I guess, because I got it, and then after that, nobody could find them, and when you could find them, they were crazily priced. So
Yeah. Price gouging. What's that? You got the videos. What's that
I
like?
do, yeah.
Is that like a coaster? The Scream 2.
Oh, I'll show you that one in a second.
Oh, here we go. You know,
But yeah,
I've never properly seen these in real life. Not properly. I've never owned these either.
yeah,
Mm.
I've got all three of them. They're not like in mint condition by far, but they are still in good condition. And plus, I mean, it's a VHS. Like, it's gonna have some use unless you're
Always.
paying exponentially for a packaged version. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, these were a scavenger hunt at one point. The backs, of course, are all the same.
All the
but
same. Yeah. You and Maggie
Yeah.
got some good videos.
her collection's amazing.
Her
yeah.
collection. Yeah. God. So
But
it's not
this,
a coaster. It's a was that magnetic
no,
badge?
it's a pin.
It's a pin.
It's a pin. Yeah.
Oh.
Like a promotional pin that they would give out like at the video store or whatever.
Holy jeez.
Yeah.
This box
Price
is
to
filling
own
up.
December.
Melinda, you're going to have a lot of room by the time this Skype call's ended.
Apparently, I'll be able to put some of the stuff I don't have out. And then
it's a win-win, as they would say in Scream 4.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. One of the chrome from Spirits last year.
Yep. I got a couple of these because I had them displayed with the mannequins and stuff, but I had the 25th anniversary stuff in here, so that's empty. I cleared out all the baskets already.
Ah, okay.
But I've got...
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They are all packaged because, of course, all of these are the second run. Some are better than others.
Are they really?
This one were the good ones.
Ah.
But some are just really dirty or really blue.
Oh, dear.
Costume masks. The costume masks weren't
Bib
actually that
style.
bad.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like to smell them every once in a while because they still smell.
Well, it's not just me that does that then.
Nope, I do it all the time. But yeah, I got a bunch of these because when all that stuff was happening, you didn't know if you were going to get it at all, and then you didn't know what you were going to get. So I ordered like 2 costumes, and then the box set, and then one more. Oh, that guy up there.
Yes.
Sneak preview of what's coming next.
Up
but
the top.
yeah, I got all of those. Like when you first told everybody to pre-order.
Yes.
Crypt Keepers was waiting on their costumes so long that I didn't know if I was going to get anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 more costumes from Nightmare Toys. And then do you remember when I posted the picture of the one that had the missing streamers on the arm?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't opened any of the other ones yet, but I'm hoping I don't have any more defective ones. But this guy, he's all of these, luckily, the costume here and the mask up there, they were first runs. So Crypt Keepers must have actually put back their stock, for the people that originally ordered earlier. Because I had ordered from them after that and gotten just the mask because they came in first and it was second run. So I thought I was going to get second run everything, but I got lucky. It's our first run.
Yeah, my collector sets are 2021 as well. I got lucky with them with Mad About Horror locating the stock that they come across.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my original costumes, they were all 2021. Every costume I got, which was only 6, I took every single costume out, double checked it, triple checked how it was folded, then folded them all back up, put them all back in again. But
Yeah.
yeah, it worked. It worked, and
Yeah.
thankfully no faults like you. I can't believe yours had a whole streamer off
I
the
know.
arms missing.
I never in a million years would have expected that. I put it on this mannequin over here, and I was like so excited to have the go. And then I was like, why doesn't this look right?
Where's the
It was
streaming
because
off?
it's missing the whole arm. Yeah. So it ended up going over to this guy,
Ah,
because his arms are down anyway, so you really can't tell.
yeah.
And then when I got the PES robe, I just switched it out and put the good one on him. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
It works somehow,
but
doesn't it? It works
it
somehow.
does somehow.
Somehow. There we go. Oh, Billy.
Yep, we got Billy here.
Signed again.
Yep, all of these are signed except for a few, which I will point out. This one's Drew.
Yeah.
So this is another one of the ones where I was very lucky to find, because you can't really find a lot of Drew.
No, that's very true.
So I got lucky there. Then we've got Matthew Lillard here, and he signed it. Love that.
Oh, yes.
And then we've got
Billy and Sid.
Pete again, and it says we all go a little mad sometimes.
Oh, yes.
And then down here,
Ah.
this is a little thing I got from Redbubble. It's an acrylic block, and it's got, just that classic image of Casey.
Jeez.
And then I've got one for CC too, so it actually kind of mirrors the other side where I have
Ooh.
Casey. And
I swear I've seen that CC one with Scottish Lindsay or something very similar at least.
Yes. So the thing with Redbubble is I don't know who to credit as far as the artist, because I feel like people on Redbubble will just take other people's stuff and then repost it.
Oh, yes.
So I have definitely seen these same kind of images on T-shirts and stuff that other people have done, but I don't know who the original artist is, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Yeah, RJ's took half of them down by now, so we may never find out.
Yeah.
He has a lot of problems with Redbubble. Oh.
The actual Casey fan.
It is. I'm going to say that's more recognisable because of the step on the bottom of it. I recognise that, the talk button.
Yeah. These buttons are different, and then the talk is up here instead of down here.
Ah.
But yeah, it is the phone, and I do have the box.
Ooh,
but
another one for the box to send over. Melinda's going to have nothing left time I've done, I tell you. Look
with
at
the
that.
box, has seen if anybody's seen Maggie's already,
yeah.
her face is actually like the one in the movie. My base is different. So the phone is the same, but the base is different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got like a metal antenna on hers. But yeah, basically the same, and all I really needed was the phone anyway. And plus, who thought that I would find this in 2020 anyway, right?
I know. God, they're like hen's teeth most of the time. You're lucky to find anything. Yeah. Well, here we go.
Up here, we've got good old Roger.
Oh,
and it says, "What's your favorite scary movie?"
I still yet to meet that bloke. Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing.
It'd be good, that.
Courtney. That was another I was pretty lucky to get.
I tell you what, she'd be okay as a cyclist, wouldn't she? You wouldn't miss her in that colour.
No, you sure wouldn't. And we've got another W.O. Brown. Yep, I love him so much.
Look at that Gen 1 killing him. Soft.
I know.
Matthew.
Matthew, yep.
My God.
And then we have...
Oh, hello. I recognise that.
Yeah, looks familiar, I'm sure.
Mm.
But this beautiful K&B right here.
So this is a Burt Bench Mr. Clive Barzilia, and yeah, somebody sent one over. There was...
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody was very, very, very nice to do so, yeah.
I had to...
And it has here ever since.
No, it was deserving. Oh, look at that beauty there. Look at that little pig nose RDS.
Yep.
Oh,
and it's cotton too.
That's nice and white as well.
Well, this one I got from eBay, and it was actually a pretty good deal for an RDS, so I'm thankful. This one, supposedly the history of it was Douglas Little's at one point, and it has vinyl dye on it, so that's why it's white. And then whoever he sold it to, I guess, sold it to me. So I did get that backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually works out because that one's so wide and that one's so wide. It was like kind of meant to be.
Oh, okay.
But here
Oh,
we have these two are Scream 3 era.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then this is Roman's phone.
Wow,
So,
just like what Nate has. Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody has already watched Nate's video, I had the whole box for this phone, including the charger and everything.
Yep.
And I hit him up and I was like, look, I know you need a charger, but I got one. And so I sent him the entire box, everything in it.
Yeah.
So he could charge Roman's phone and give us that glorious video that he gave us before.
Yes. Yeah, we credit
Because all
you
I
with
wanted to do, really, so.
Yeah, I remember. He says, "Oh, thanks to Mel or Melinda." I don't know what he referenced you as now, but I was like, "Oh, Melinda's been picking up phones." Yeah. Well, you do get lucky. You do get lucky. We're seeing proof of that now. But yeah, those Screen 3 era ASIS bloody EU stamp. My God, there's that many bloody names these days. But yeah, that phone's nice to have. But yeah, I know on Nate's, obviously, it's a screen use with all the sticky things over the logos, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, he did get it to power up, didn't he?
He did, yeah. And it was so funny because I talked to him and I was like, sorry, my phone, I'm trying to get it fixed, but it's like not wanting to. But I talked to him and I was like, I have all this stuff. I was like, I know you need it. So like, let me help you. And so I sent him all that. And then I waited for like a year almost because he was having so much trouble getting it to work. And I was like, he finally messaged me and he was like, I got that video up. And I was like, yay. And then after I watched it, I was like, I understand now why it took so long, and bless your heart for finally getting it fixed.
Yeah. Finally got it sorted out. Yeah, it took him a long time, didn't it? He was in his car with it. He was at home with it. God almighty. Watching the video, I was like, have you got it working or not?
I know, it was very suspenseful for sure.
We're flipping over. What we got here?
I have just some more masks in here.
That's a nice EU.
Yeah, very nice EU. I think this one was actually my first EU that I ever got.
Jeez. Is it still got the smell?
A little bit, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Those are always so neat and precise, those EUs. The paint was perfect, the material was what we wanted, the smell was what we wanted. Well, it polished shrouds, but they're still classics,
Yeah.
Look at that.
Both
That's a nice one.
And yeah, they both still kind of smell vanilla.
With them boxes there, but are they? I assume they push into the little holes that you've got in like the pigeonhole, so to speak, so your cats can't get into them, can they?
Right,
Because cats like boxes, don't they?
Yeah, they can still claw at them. They love this material, so.
Oh, for clawing, yeah.
Oh, this is where.
Hello.
That's where my defective anniversary rope went. For now, I couldn't remember where I put it, but I was leaving for vacation. I was like, I got to put this somewhere.
Oh, okay.
All right. So here we have these are both Scream 4. So that's the
reshoot,
the little reshoot that replaced the other one. But this one, this little phone right here is a production prop from Scream 4.
Well, that's a small phone compared to these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it is
whoa.
It's very beat up.
Jeez, man. Someone's at the Apple.
Yeah. But supposedly it was used probably more than likely in the Stabathon scene.
Oh, okay.
So an extra probably had it somewhere. But yeah. Very cool. Very lucky find.
Oh, here we go. That's a nice EU as well. That TD reshoot. Yeah. That's a... You got any idea of manufacturer of that reshoot? That looks like a 2010 to me, or 12 maybe.
Let's see. I don't know if it has a thing
if it has it in a label. Yeah. I know it's not easy with one hand, so don't worry too much if you can't. And the 2011s always appear to have bigger eyes because of the different paint job on the eyeliner. But yeah, that looks like a 10 or a 12 to me, or even a pre-2010.
Let's see. Oh, let's see. It has... Yeah, it's just a tag. It looks like no date.
Okay, pre-2010.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, since I got him out there, he's got a little bit of pinking around the eyes, but it's nothing terrible.
Yeah. You know what? It's just part of his vintage. I'm afraid it is what it is.
That's kind of what I thought too. So it actually did come halfway tagged. So
yeah,
I got pretty lucky with that. Yeah, but as you can see, that didn't last. The halfway tag.
Halfway.
But normally
tag.
I don't go for tagged things because I know other people like to keep things tagged, and I don't want to take that away from people. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have
here we go.
more autographs.
God, look at these walls are covered, man.
That's why I did it on the phone. I hope people understand.
I'm sure they're loving it. What's that? Jordan says big mouth on that one. I hope he's not talking about me. He's on about
Probably.
one of the masks.
But we've got Henry Winkler here.
Oh, yes. The Fonz or Principal Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got Sid on the doorstep.
Yep. It says stay back.
Yep. She's ready to shoot any of them, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Poor old Randy. You never noticed in Scream 1, Randy got the blame for about everything, didn't
he? He did, yes, that poor guy.
On the phone calls, was that you, Randy? Is that you, Randy, in the garage? Randy threatened to get shot on the porch. It's like, God, the bloke's, more innocent than anyone. He's getting more threats than anyone else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, here we go. Stu and...
It's like, can't believe they did that to him.
I know. Mr. Prescott.
Got more Stu. And then speaking of our lovely Jamie Kennedy.
I know. When I met him, he didn't seem to care. He says, somebody had to go. I says, yeah, but... I says, don't you realise how many people didn't want Randy dead? He says, I know, man, but somebody had to go. And he just kept saying, somebody had to go. I was like, well, didn't mean it had to be you.
No.
I'm sure they regretted it in later time.
But I keep him next to the RDS.
I'm going to say that's very... very coincidental. The RDS is right there to say, "I killed you, you bastard."
If you let me go into detail about why things are the way they are in this room, we would be here forever. Because I swear I'm part OCD. Everything has a reason why it's where it is, and I think about it way too much. I'm pretty crazy, I guess. But
that's all right. It's understandable.
These are not signed. So there's 2 down here that are not signed. These are just more production stills from Scream 2 because I needed something to put here. And you can find a lot of signatures for Scream 1, a little for Scream 2, and 0 for Scream 3 and 4. So I just went with these production stills because basically it starts up here with Scream and then morphs into Scream, and then Scream 3 is over there. But yeah, we just got those 2.
Oh, hello.
And I am a big advocate for the cafe scene, where the cafeteria scene when he's singing. I know everybody hates it, but I love it. So.
No, I didn't mind it. It was good to see the chap from Stand By Me grown up and him doing well in the films as well.
Yeah. But this was another one that I got pretty lucky with. It's Rebecca Gayheart. You never see her.
My God, you don't say that's a rare one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The original
on another
from Urban Legend.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to interrupt you there. There you go.
No, you're fine. Liev Schreiber.
Oh, Liev. My God. Ray Donovan.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we've got our lovely Jerry O'Connell.
Oh, yes.
I really, really like this one because I like the picture in general, and it's just nice to have their signatures too. So, and it says all the best too, right there above Nev.
Nice. Well, here we go. We've got one of the famous video store scene. Billy Stu and Randy. See, again, he got the blame for everything, didn't he? Who says you're not the killer? Oh, here we go again. I was like, God, he got blamed for everything.
Poor guy. And I guess I should have looked at these first, but these poor guys don't have a home, as you can see. But this is Jack Quaid, and he put, holy shit, it's Ghostface.
I remember that from the end of the film. Yeah. What the hell happened to the paint on that mouth? Oh my God.
Oh gosh,
that
who
was
knows?
Misaligned, wasn't it? Eh?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
This one is Timothy Oliphant.
Oh, you don't see much of him either.
No, and this probably is one of the most expensive things that I had ever done, and I had the mask already.
Yeah.
So I really wanted Timothy Oliphant and Scott Foley. Timothy Oliphant did a signing for the for the SWAU, the Star Wars Autograph Universe.
Okay.
And they had, you know, basically a bunch of Star Wars stuff. And I'm like, well, I need something Scream signed. And I couldn't really find any pictures to like give to them. And so I was like, well, I have this extra mask. I'll just send that. So like I gave them the mask and everything and paid for it. And I even had I paid extra to get a co-signer where we would put Mickey on there. And the whole thing went wrong because it took, like, I think they lost it at some point because I had to email them after they were like, everybody should have their orders now. And I'm like, I don't. And they're like, oh, wait, we found it. But he didn't put Mickey on it. And I was like, okay. And they were like, well, we'll give you a discount. And I'm like, okay. They never did. So.
Yeah, typical. At least you got the signature. Yeah. That's one thing.
Yes. Yeah. And this was actually the thing that started it all. This is Matthew Lillard. Very faded, but this was the first thing that I got for the office. And then it started everything else.
Everything else then followed on.
Basically, yeah.
My God.
I'd love to get more, but like, I just don't have the room. And
same here.
Yeah.
There's just too much, isn't there? It's like RJ says, there's so much going on, and I'm sure we'd say the same with some of our rooms as well.
Yeah.
You'll need a bigger space. It's like, whoa, if Fun World want to pay, RJ. But look at this. What's this mask?
This is the Scream 2 theater patron robe.
Bloody hell, she's got no end of stuff.
Yeah, so I have 2 props from, one from Scream 2 and one from Scream 4 that I've been lucky enough to get.
Yeah.
And this is the first one. And this one was also signed by Jamie Kennedy.
My God, he signed it on the sleeve. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
And this is just a bib Gen 2, and it very much looks the part of the Scream 2.
It does actually,
theater.
Yeah. Bib or not, it's still a Gen 2 mold. Look at that.
Yep. It's it's like the most Gen 2 that I have. Like you look at it and you're like, yep, that's a Gen 2.
Yeah, it's I'm going to say fearsome, bollocks.
Yeah.
Just going to say fearsome. Yeah. That's Stab 3, Return to Woodsboro. I've seen that before. Few people got them now. Yeah.
Yep. I wanted this forever and ever and ever, and I got lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got that frame.
Yeah. You got Roman below with Jennifer. I remember that scene. Yeah. Yep.
I got this in hopes that maybe I could get Scott Foley to sign it one day, but it's not looking good.
Wow.
And then there is little Sarah Darling there too.
Yeah, Jenny McCarthy. Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, they say that her scenes or her character is based off Cece from Scream 2 as well. A lot of similarity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that mask up there.
Yeah. This one won the coveted spot of being on the little mannequin thingy. I had another one up there for a while that I got first, but then I was like, is the blue ink getting worse? And then I convinced myself that it was, so then I changed it. This is one of the first runs, so.
Okay. Nice mask, that. Nice mask.
Mm-hmm. And then here, we've got the sideshow figure.
Look at the other one sat down. All right, mate, you got any food?
Yep. And then the old Spencer's doll.
Yeah, Spencer's. Oh, that's the one that came in the tall black box with Scream font all over the front. And
I do actually still have the box, too.
Of like 100,000?
When I got it, it was beat up, so I just kind of took him out and best life.
That sideshow's nice. I've never got my sideshow out the box that RJ sent.
It's nice, and I would love to get the 1/3 scale one, but like, I have room, and it's $1,300. So.
I know it's very pricey. Isn't it? I did see one at the Pasadena, the Monster Palooza. In fact, no, that was the one crashing through the door. But yes, some of these figures are unbelievable. But then you look at the price and you have a heart attack.
Yeah.
The bust, look at this, and 2 water globes.
Yep. I never thought I would get the globes for sure. But I got lucky and found them like one right after the other.
Jeez. Are they unboxed or have you just found them like that?
I actually don't. Please, nobody kill me. But this one was fully boxed, and I unboxed it.
Oh,
I still have the box.
Let's end the stream.
But yeah, I unboxed it.
You're a different fan from the others, Melinda, because you dare to unbox. A lot of fans don't dare.
I want to like display them in all their glory.
Yeah.
I just like them unboxed.
There you go. Look at that.
But yeah.
Oh, I see a
Love-
couple of. What are they? They're
Yep.
head knockers. I've never had one of them.
Yeah, and I desperately need to get the glow in the dark one of these. That's the only one I don't have right now.
Mhm.
I started late, but I saw this one, and I was like, I need to have it.
I know.
And then I went back.
I'm behind on them myself. Yeah, the royal bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I loved that they took enough attention to detail that like those are, you know, just generic GhostFace back there, but like this is clearly Scream 1.
Yeah.
And this is clearly Scream 2. So like I love that they took the initiative to you know, replicate that in the head knocker form.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's what gave them money, was the attention to detail on that. But
yeah, they've done well. They've done well.
they have, for sure. And then that actually is about everything on the wall and in the thing. I did pull out a few other things. I've got just the regular knife there. I've got a couple extras of these.
Ooh.
I got an extra one of that because they sent the same one twice, so we had to get the other one fixed.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Extra autographs. This one's Parker Posey, but you can't really tell the way that it was signed.
Signed on a head. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the dark.
Yeah. It's there though. We know it's there at least. I bet when you tilt it, you can see it in the light, can't you?
You
there
can.
You go. Emma,
Yeah.
Emma Roberts.
Emma, yep. With GhostFace back there.
Yeah.
This one is giving me a hard time. There we go.
Oh, hello.
Lori Mac.
Mrs. Loomis.
Mrs. Loomis. I did love that she added Mrs. Loomis.
Yep.
And it was another one of her things she did for charity. So.
Jeez. Man.
These are interesting.
Oh, trailers.
Trailers. Yep. There's one for Scream 2 and there's 2 for Scream 3. This one's the final teaser.
Look at them. I remember Zach Cook having a load of them at one time. He even had the whole film of Scream 1, Zach did.
Yeah.
Scream
I went through a
3.
period where I was collecting all the ones that I could find of these, but then I started finding the same ones again. So
okay.
You cannot find them a lot, but yeah. And then
Another
Scream.
one. Holy jeez.
Yeah.
Scream 2.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. He's more thick than the other ones, but.
Jesus. Ooh, more things for the box, thank you. God, should have nothing left. Look at all these down here. Oh, there's that poster that they...
all victims of me changing things out on the wall. So.
Wow.
Got, you know, this one from the Scream 5 promotional posters.
Yep.
That
there
one
we go.
too.
Oh, nice. It's always someone you know. Yeah. Oh, look at that one.
Yep.
That's nice. I like that.
Me too. And then
Hello.
I have one more that's Mrs. Loomis, but I don't have it framed. But these are from IB Trav on Etsy.
Oh, I know of IB Traffic, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's quite good at what he sketches. Whatever he sketches, it's quite accurate for the most part.
This one's for sure my favorite. Steve doesn't get enough.
I know, he only lasted 5 minutes, didn't he, poor chap?
I know.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to break. I remember that. And he goes, she said, it's okay to break. It's like, it's not going to happen. Oh, this is one of my favourites, this one we're looking at. Yeah, it's just nice gradient into the robe. But yeah, it's a good one, that. Look at that.
They did a lot of good work with all the promotional items.
How many you got? Look at them.
A lot.
I think the word obsession could come into mind here.
Right.
But in a good way. Stab 2, there you go. I've seen them before.
Yeah, I got it to put with the Stab 3 and everything, but it just didn't work out the way I thought it was going to, so. But that's the last one.
Stab. I like that artist. He's good.
I do too.
Stab. Yeah. I think
and what I love is at the bottom here, it's got, you know, sneak preview of December 12th, 1997.
Oh, yeah.
Which of when Scream 2 came out, but it's also my birthday, so.
Oh, even better.
Not 7, but December 12th. So. I was like, I kind of have to have it. And it was where the Stab 3 poster was.
Ah, okay. Okay.
The theater robe, but the Stab 3 one took precedent, I guess. So.
Has the Stab 3 one been up there long? I seem to remember maybe it was different when I did a video call with you a while ago.
Yeah, no, that one just went up 2 weeks ago. That and the 100% cotton thing are both new.
Ah, okay. Yes. So. I got you.
But yeah, everything except for these little guys over here.
Oh, yeah. Neckers. Yes.
Yep.
Scream in the background.
Yep, just chilling. And then back there are 2 more posters without homes.
Really? Oh my god. Yeah, the original, I forget what they call them, the quad.
Yep. This was actually the first one I bought. And I actually had it back when we were still working in the office. That was at my office desk in frame. But I switched out.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, it's amazing how long David Arquette looks on the quad. It looks like he's almost teenage with his hair.
I know. I forgot there's 2 more things, and then we're really done. So you guys can start hearing my voice. So these are just more signed ones that I don't have a home for at the moment. So this one,
Live Her Alone.
To Mel, Live Her Alone from Matthew Lillard. And I got this one and the next one that I'll show you at the same time. It was through a pre-order. But at the back of this, he actually wrote that it was the first one he signed. So he was like first one of the day or something. So there's a little extra one on the back of that.
Nice. Hello.
And then...
Whoa.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of essays on that one.
Yeah. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative. Billy.
Yeah.
And then my mom and dad are going to be so mad at me. Nah.
God. A lot of people are scared of their parents, aren't they?
Yeah. And then that was the last one.
Oh.
I think officially that's it. There are soundtracks. I got Scream 2 and Scream 3, but that's really it.
Well, if we can go round again in reverse, then we'll do another hour.
I don't think anybody wants that.
Let's see what the chat are saying here. Look, Melinda. So you got Jigsaw earlier saying, or Jigsaw, which is Jordan. Big mouth on that one, which I think was the RDS. Steve Giroula on about something else here. Can you just box that up and send it my way? Thanks. Nick Sperling. Nick Sperling was a chap that had quite a few screen use items at one time. Even when I had my hero robe, I always wanted a theatre robe, so he's jealous of your Scream 2 theatre robe there.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better.
Right. How do you feel the runs apart? Tell trees and what's Dylan on about here? How do you feel the runs apart? Solid collection from Mr. Sperling. Amazing collection from Steve Giroula. I don't have Emma yet, says Jordan. Yeah, Jordan likes his autographs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that exact same lobby photo and autograph. Oh, okay, with Nev at the end of the Scream 2 there. Walmart exclusive poster. Which one was that then? Jordan says.
That was...
one of them last ones in the frames.
Yep,
yeah.
It was... Hold on. It'll turn around. Here we go.
There you go.
That one.
Oh, that one. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
My God, USA is spoiled. They really are. We don't get nothing like that. We're lucky if we even get Asda glows these days. Never mind, posters or pictures. It seems to be kid based.
Yeah, it's crazy how that works.
Yeah, it's like you got to be ages 5 to 7, 6, 7 or 8, and yeah, maybe they'll cater for them. But yeah, if you're an older Scream fan or a younger Scream fan, sometimes we don't really get a lot. But I don't know. What time is it there for you, Mel?
It's almost 5.
Almost 5, okay. I can see that little bit of daylight peeking outside. But yeah.
Yeah.
So this mask then, get it in shot really nice because it's the last time it's going to be appearing. It's coming over here. What version is this? Is this double dimple? Is it small dot? I'm trying to think what that is.
Small dot, actually.
It is small dot. I was looking for the dimples and thinking I can't see them.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, so it is. I've got it. Yep. Small dot.
Yeah. I wanted a second dimple for forever,
Yeah.
I mean, I still do, because like, who doesn't love their Gen 1s? But I really do love this. It's very clean, other than there's a little bit of browning right here, but you can barely tell, especially in like the low lighting it's usually in.
Yeah.
I love it, and I always love the straight across noses. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, where they don't curve upwards. Yeah.
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 But
The eyes on that are nice.
they really are, yeah. It's definitely been well taken care of, I think.
Mm. No history on that one with the previous owner. Is it just a random lucky
No.
find?
It was eBay.
Okay.
So I paid a good amount for it.
Yeah, I
but
can imagine.
it wasn't. It was of value. I didn't overpay, but at the same time, of value is still a lot of money. So.
Yes. Yeah, as RJ would describe there, one straight eye, one curved eye. Yes, how he sort of remembers some of the early Gen 1s. Yeah. That's a nice mess, that. Nice mess. Radio.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like it. But...
Another one for the box, I suppose. Thank you. God. I'd hate to, if I went round that room, I'd hate to think what I put in a box.
Yeah, right?
It would have to be a container.
Yeah.
It'd have to be some sort of crate and then, like a customs label on it or something. But no.
Yeah.
Is that it then, Mel? Are we doing?
That's it. That is it. Unless there's something somebody wants to see more of, that is all that I've got. Yeah.
What's missing? HHN?
Yeah.
Have you not got HHN?
HHN's missing.
Oh. I wonder what's going to happen with number 250.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I know he's got one.
But
he's got number 1, he's got number 250, and 250 was always up for going out to someone. But I don't know.
There's an empty spot if somebody,
Oh, yeah.
I'll find a home for it, that's for darn sure.
Oh, yeah. We can make room.
Yeah. I can definitely make room for that, for sure.
Okay. Anything that you've seen this year that you like with all these pictures people are posting? What do you think of the glow spirit mask, like the Asda glows?
Yeah, that's interesting. I would definitely love to see those. I need to go to the store. I haven't been yet to see what they even have. I went last year a bunch of times and they never had anything. So I've not had the drive to go because I'm just they're not going to be anything there.
Yeah. There will even be nothing there. What have you got around you? Have you got spirits, Walmarts? What do you have?
There's a Spirit by me. There's a Walmart by me. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not as easy as some people think, is it? In America, some states they're spoiled. They go in the first shop when everything's there.
Yeah.
People like yourself and Dylan struggle.
Yeah, I think that's part of my issue is just my location. I don't have a good location for them to throw a lot of merchandise at. But
well, you never know. If you go out, you might find something. But only one way to find out, I suppose. But yeah, I hope you find something. But if not, bloody hell, hit up Carrie Ann. She's been shopping for about everyone this year.
I know, bless her heart.
I know, devils, chromes, kids chromes, adult chromes, glow masks. God, it never stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a box coming from her.
Yeah, I was shocked to see the chrome masks.
Yeah, I've been asking RJ, I'm like, why are these back? He's like, what do you mean? You don't like them? I was like, well, no, I like them, but they were meant to be 2016 exclusive. We've seen them in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
He says, you'll notice they're chrome edition, not silver chrome edition. I was like, well, to look at, they're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll have to. I kept telling him off the other day on Zoom. I says, RJ, you're in trouble. What do you mean? And his face changed. I says, you're putting a dent in my wallet and every other collector's wallet. So we're almost going bankrupt because there's too much out there now.
I know. Yeah.
You don't like it? I was like, well, yeah, but if we can have some, can we have some complimentary ones?
Yeah, because it's nice because there's so much that there's really something for everybody. If you don't want to collect every single thing, you will certainly find something that you want to collect a lot of. Just like me with those little head knockers. I was at first, I'm not sure about it, and then all of a sudden I want to buy them all. So I just the glow one, and then I'm good. But we'll see if that happens, because that was last year's, I think it was Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, there's that many of them now that I can't catch up. I think
Yeah.
Douglas has either completed them all or got one to go or something. But yeah,
Hmm.
there's that many. You're thinking, oh, I've got the 2, I've got the 3, and then there's another, then there's another, then there's the TV one, then there's the Scream 2 one. You're like, for God's sake, what's next?
I know.
But it's good that there's nice variants. It's just we all need like warehouse size rooms sometimes,
Yeah.
just to display properly and have it as we'd always love to have it. But it's not always possible, is it? Unfortunately.
No, it's like Jenga trying to fit everything in.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, and the amount of stuff that remains boxed and the amount of stuff that's out, and you've got to pick and choose and swap around and then have a change, and it never
Yeah.
seems to end, does it?
No, because even when I changed up the Scream or the Stab 3 poster over there,
Yeah.
I had the Stab poster, that one up there,
Yeah.
and then I had 2 of the other Scream 5 promotional posters down there, and I was gonna do Stab 3 and then Stab 2 and Stab 1, but I was like, it doesn't look right, so then I just changed it to where it was all Stab 3, and I had this already because I got it because it's Scott Foley.
Yeah.
And then I went and I found that so I could fill in the wall. But it's like, you have to there's so many moving parts to it in order to get it to do whatever you want it to do in your mind.
Yeah, I bet you've used a lot of hammer and nails in that room.
Oh my gosh, so many. And it's such a pain whenever you take something down, which I mean, the autograph wall has been the same, basically. Yeah. I've just added to it. That little area over there has gotten the most changing, we'll say. Oh, and then over there.
Yeah. God,
I used to have
everywhere you look.
Yeah.
No.
It's everywhere.
No, it's good. It's good. So TV on the wall. You got various PC monitors. Got laptop. God almighty. Is that like an office / study or bedroom?
It's my office. Half of it is work. Half of it is play. So that's why there's so many monitors and stuff.
It's like bloody NASA. Look at it.
I know.
Clear for takeoff. Right. Send EU stamp. Thank you very much.
I know. And I've got all of this other stuff just thrown around.
I know. Look at it. You're gonna have to do what many collectors do after the stream is go tidy up and put stuff in boxes and return stuff to where they was before, and it's normal. Yep. It's normal.
It is. Yeah. It normally doesn't look like it, so don't think it does.
Yeah.
Normally everything's supposed to be, but I didn't want to be rummaging in the closet and getting stuff out while I'm trying to hold the phone because nobody wants to.
There's no cameraman. So. Yeah. That's all right. Well, thank you for coming on, Mel.
It was very much. Yes. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and thank you, Tim, for having me.
No, that's okay. That's all right. It took a long time, and the electrical fault was a mind boggler, wasn't it? My God.
Yeah, it's still on temporary power. We haven't gotten to line up with the electrician on his schedule and our schedule, so.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Fixed soon.
Yeah, the contractors, as we call them these days, they're such a pain to get even into the house. In 2022, it's some of them you're like, oh, we've got this problem, so we can sort it, but not for a month or not for 2 months. You're like, really? What are you doing all this time?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let me just check on the chat before we go. Hello, School Splitter. Hello, I changed my name. That's a very interesting username. Hardy Tim and all. Walmart has been stocking Vipers, Screamers, and Devils. Picked up 2 Devils. On my way to Spirit right now. Darky Darko. Scottish Lindsay. Yes, it's more expensive than Christmas right now. Yes, with GhostFace. Yeah.
True.
Steve Gerula, I feel your pain. I'm in the middle of changing up my walls of masks and so many moving parts. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good luck, for sure.
Scottish Lindsay, love seeing your collection, Melinda. Great collection, Melinda, from Kyle Cabrera. Yeah, I don't know. Before she goes, just before we lose Melinda, because it's rare that I talk to her, if anyone has any questions with regards to the collection, then type in the chat now.
Yeah.
Type in the chat
or if
now.
See more of, I can totally grab it and let you guys see.
If you want to see some of those 25ths again, or that small dot that's coming here soon, or the K&B. Yeah, anyone that's got a question, even if it's Melinda, what's your favourite film, got the Scream films, So
yeah. It's a controversy. So.
Yeah. Then again, why can't I ask the question? What is your favourite Scream film, Melinda? What, you know, like I say personally, and people are going to disagree with this. My ranking of Scream films, and there's various reasons for this, is 2, 1, 4, 3, 5. And five's for a very particular reason, not because it's a bad
Yeah.
film. But what's yours? What's your sort of ratings?
So it's hard. And I think only recently I have come to terms with the fact that I have put Scream 3 above Scream 1.
What?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say. It's controversial. But I love all of the films. As many people have said, like, there's not a bad Scream film. They're all good.
Yeah.
We've been lucky that we didn't have to deal with some of the craziness other franchises got. And I still love Scream 1. Like, I would almost not rank it. I would just, like, have it in a category of its own because it's just, like, it is its own thing.
Yeah.
But, like, Scream 3, when I watch it, it just brings me so much joy. Like, it is such a fun watch. And I'm laughing the entire time. I'm excited the entire time. So, like, it's a different mood for me than, like, Scream 1.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But I love them all. But if I had to rank all of them, it would probably be 3, 1, 2, 5, 4.
Melinda,
Yeah.
that's the report. You know, DVD.
Yeah.
We got a question from Nick Sperling for you. Nick Sperling used to have Scream 4 use stuff and all sorts of bits and bobs, but Nick Sperling says, what's your dream piece that you don't have? So what would you know that's out there that you want? Dream piece.
Honestly, Nate's Scream 3 costume and mask.
And he didn't send you that after sorting him out with a phone?
No. I mean, he could have, right? Like, I gave him the charger. So.
I know. I'd have thought that'd have been enough.
Yeah, that would probably be my dream piece because I enjoy Scream 3 so much. And that's why, like, the little things like the Stab 3 poster and the 100% cotton, like, they bring me so joy because Scream 3, it's just like, yeah. So I would say that was my choice.
Also, the other sort of Scream 3 link is the Stab 2 poster as well, isn't it? You see on the sides of the bus in the start where Cotton's rushing back. And you also see, obviously, in Milton's mansion. So, yeah, little hints, isn't there?
Yeah, it was always interesting because, I mean, you just go from Stab all the way to Stab 3. So it was nice that they had attention to detail to add the little Stab 2 posters on there.
No, it's true. Captain Frosty says, if you were Ghostface, what would be your motive?
Oh my god.
If you was a Ghostface, I don't know.
Okay, I would be Jack Quaid's other girlfriend, and then I would kill everybody because they killed him.
Well, there you go. She answered the question. She answered the question. There you go.
Yeah, that would be...
Hello, Sonic. Good to see you on the stream. Yeah. Scream 2 is my favourite, says Doc. Scream 2 is my favourite, yeah. US collectors are running out of room. Yeah. Commander Ripped, this is a very special man. He says, can I have your kittens?
There's 8 of them, so
8 of
be
them?
prepared. There
8?
is, yeah.
Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
because it's been a long journey with these cats, which I know how that is.
Oh, definitely.
4 of them were all gotten last year, and that was after I'd lost 2, like when they were super.
Yeah.
But I had gotten one and he's a black cat. His name's Alaric. I had gotten him because the family that had him beforehand were rehoming him. And black cats, you hear like lots of horror stories about that.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like my first new cat after I had lost the other ones.
Oh.
Like I wasn't planning on really getting him or anyone else.
Yeah.
But then right after that, a couple months later, my aunt, she found a whole litter of kittens. And we were like, well, we'll take them in and, foster them. But like it was a foster fail. So
I know that feeling. Yeah.
For last year. So
they embed themselves into your heart and it's hard to let them go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats are very special.
I really hard to like get them to good homes and stuff, but it just was like, nope, I'm staying here. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, kitties are very precious in that. It's always super nasty, and I do mean super nasty when you lose them as well. Whether it's one thing or another, yeah, to see your cat go, it's horrible. But they're very special, and our cats, and I'm sure yours, and even my therapist that I talked to recently. I didn't know, he phoned me last night and I was in a pub, just having some fresh air, shall we say. And he said, "Oh, gotta go, mate." And I could hear this wowing. I was like, "What's going on?" And then afterwards, he said, "Oh, me mum cat's just gave birth to 5 kittens." I was like, "Oh, for God's sake!"
Oh my God.
I was like, "That's what that noise was." So that's what it was. He goes, "Yeah, yeah," and he sent a little video of them all, feeding off mummy, shall we say? And I was like, "Oh, that brought back so many memories from 2006 when I had mine."
Yeah.
But yeah, my mummy cat, she had 3 babies with no noise, and I heard this meow, and I was like, "The hell was that
Oh my
noise?
God.
That's a different from the normal." And
Yeah.
I looked in on her. She was in a kitty carrier, and she'd already had 3. And then I watched the other 2 be born, which was an interesting sight. But yeah, the placenta and everything else, without going into
Yeah.
detail, it's like something out of Scream. But yeah, I remember I had to cut one of the cords and blood spurted. I was like, "Oh, for God's sake!"
Oh no.
It was horrible. But the main thing was, that was okay, and we had to watch them like hawks when they first come, because little kitties, when they obviously haven't got their eyes open,
Yeah.
they're just sort of clawing and moving everywhere, and you're like, "Where are you going? Come here, you put him back there, put her back there."
Yeah.
Yeah, the joy of kitties, Melinda, the joy of
I
kitties. Yeah, what's this say? Let's have a look. I like the Scream 2 Theatre Road, Melinda. Oh, that's from Screen Ghost, which is Scottish Lindsay's other half.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I think that's it with the chat. We're okay at the minute, but yeah, Commander Rip wants your kittens. He had a couple of cats himself. I think he's still got 2, but he lost one, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to never easy.
Thought he had like a tooth or a gum infection, and it was something else, and it just unfortunately wasn't good news. But I'll leave that on that one. But yeah, it's always tough, Mel. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, all I can say is get it boxed up. Let me know when you've got a tracking.
All right, I will.
How big, what weight the box is, what I can expect.
Yeah.
And don't send it
can't
FedEx.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, don't FedEx it, please, and nick it. Oh, hang on a minute, we've got another question here. It's the man that wants your kitties. It's Commander. If you change one actor in any of the films, who would you change and why?
Ooh.
So if you had to change just one, bloody hell, you're going to have to go through 5 films here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
Yeah. You know
Oh,
what? That's hard to think of that.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so this is a weird way to go about it. But I would probably change out Dylan Minnette, only because I would want him to come back and stay. Because I love Dylan Minnette, and I did love his character as Wes, yeah. But I was very sad to see that he got so early. So
yeah,
that'd be my change.
Yeah. What about if you had to change someone in Scream 4?
In Scream 4, I don't want to knock them, but I liked
like knocking the actresses and actors, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. There's a cheap way to go about it, and I could say Jill's mom.
Okay.
Because I have no pull to that character whatsoever. But if I'm not going to take the cheap way out, I would say I would probably change out Charlie for someone else. I don't know who else, but
yeah.
I don't know. His character, I don't know. That's so mean. Well, he didn't do anything bad.
It's true. Yeah, well, Jill's mum was originally meant to be played by another actress called Lauren. I forget her last name, wasn't it? Lauren something from... yeah. And for whatever reason, it got changed to... the other lady, I can't remember her bloody name now. But gets to show sometimes how relevant characters are, and with no insult to the actress, but yeah. But imagine Scream 3 then. So Commander's asked an awkward question here. Commander, you awkward bastard. To Scream 3, if you had to... sort of in Scream 3, personally for me, that Josh Pay, how you pronounce his last name, he was a bit of a snarky little git. But I don't know, what do you think, Melinda, your favourite Scream 3, if you had to change an actor or actress?
In Scream 3, okay, I would change out Angelina. I thought...
Emily Mortimer, yes.
But... I don't know. I would say Angelina. to be fair though, I feel like everybody that's ever been in a Scream movie has like given their all. So it's like it's hard to choose. But if I go on likability, I would say Angelina would be the least likable for me. So I would change her out for somebody, but I don't know who.
True, yeah. Like Scream 2 is going to be a good question, isn't it? Like, Scream 2, the sorority girl that was next to Cece on the behind the scenes shots, because they're not really insulting them because they didn't really do much of a performance.
Yeah. But I would say for my Scream 2, I would take out Joshua Jackson's character, but once again, only to put him in a character where he gets more like character. You know, he was just
screen time.
Yeah. I would give him an actual character arc because I do love Josh.
Yeah, because he was a very recognised actor then, especially more so for Dawson's Creek, and obviously that's probably why Kevin got him in there. But to say he had such a cameo, I was like, God, is that it? We're not going to see more of him. But in another way, it's good because he could. What if he came back? You know, I used to go to Windsor College. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't kill him.
I know.
Well, yeah. He was urban legend. He didn't last long.
The possibility is there. Yeah. So technically, he could still come back.
Yeah, but this is going to be.
Also love Freddie Prinze Jr. come back to the new, Scream era, just because. He's got his own little link there with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh,
so.
Of course, yes. He's got grey hair now. He's after dye his hair.
Oh, he can still get it. So, he also, he was in. I know he did last summer, so he's got like his own horror movie arc. So,
and I still know, yeah. I was glad they didn't kill him off. I was very pissed off for the first I Know because Ryan Phillippe and obviously. Obviously, Sarah Michelle Gellar were killed. I was like, you bastards. But when you add up the amount of kills in I Know, I think it's only 7. So it wasn't too bad. I think Scream was either the same. I think it was 7 in the first Scream. And I know that the studios were pissed off that they used to have on the I Know poster from the writer of Scream because, they was against each other them times. But yeah. The School Splitter here. Oh, hang on. We got trouble in the chat. Burt Bench is here. That K&B creator. Hello, Mr. Clive. Right, on your way. You've seen enough. Okay. Hi there, Clive. Hello, Clive. He's been busy sculpting again. School Splitter says, honestly, I love Scream 3 due to the Jay and Silent Bob cameo alone. Otherwise, 2 is my favourite. Nothing like seeing that fearsome on screen. Oh, yes. I'm glad that he called it fearsome as well. Gen 2s are fine because that's what they are, but yeah, fearsome is also another way. And despite what people say, they are still fearsomes in some ways. Yeah. Last one then, Mel. If you got to change an actor or actress in Scream 1, who and why? Probably someone in the bathroom in Sydney's early scene, I'd say.
Yeah. That one's hard. Because it's a small...
I don't know. One of the reporters that was holding up the ghost mask. Just something.
Yeah.
You just don't want to be insulting to anyone, do you? Because there was all a good film.
Yeah. That one's really, really hard.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't know what I think. Obviously, you're never going to change Drew, Nev, Ski. The main ones you just don't touch.
Yeah, it would have to be random.
Even Sheriff Burt, you leave him alone,
Yeah, Sheriff Burke stays, yeah.
I don't know, maybe a cop in the background of the police scenes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would change out in the bathroom scene the short-haired brown girl.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, pathetic.
Yeah, exactly. That's all she added to that conversation. You're pathetic.
Or was it, you're so pathetic or something? Yeah, and that was it. I was like, oh, you got to say, they never saw him again.
Yeah.
And interesting to know that Skeet was dating the blonde cheerleader at the time, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know your facts, Melinda. You know your facts. All right, on Darky's in a shop and he just says he's found masks right now and he's put crying icons. What you found, Darky? What you found? Oh, okay. All right, well, questions have been answered. So thank you for coming on, Miss Melinda.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody, for letting me talk your ears off and for the great questions. Really made me think. I didn't think I was going to have to actually think, but lo and behold,
That's it. Well, hopefully, maybe in the future, if you get some collection updates, we'll get you on again. Just like many collectors return and give us an update or what the latest is. So, Yeah, but no, thank you for coming on. This will be the last one for a while for various reasons that I'm not going to go into. But no, thank you for just, it's been a bit of a wait. You've had the electrical problems, but we finally got you. We've finally seen a hell of a collection. So,
Thank
yeah,
you. Yeah.
just box it all up, get yourself some room on the walls, and I'll have everything.
Yeah, I'll just start all over.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it now so you can get started.
Yeah, might as well. Let me go browse eBay right now, see what I can find.
I'll send you number 11 HHN just as a fair trade,
Okay.
Then you got something to start off with again.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's got an LOA.
Yeah. Oh, where would you put all of this?
Well, yeah, I'll have to clear out the garage.
You would have to do a whole lot of work.
I'll have to take my old car out the garage and just, get the garage rebuilt. Yeah, it doesn't even bear thinking about. I'm struggling as it is, even with sample mass being at the side of me. There's no way for him to go.
Yeah.
But, I don't. Just before you go? What's your thoughts on one of them?
They're nice. It's not anything that I will personally pick up, only because A, I don't have a lot of space, and B, I really only pick up like the normal movie. I'm a movie collector, as they would say, with exceptions here and there, but that's where I spend most of my money. So
yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Anthony Parker says thanks for showing Melinda. What's this? Thank you, Melinda, says Scottish Lindsay or Whisper Slasher. Anthony Parker, you've offended him. I love the short brown-haired girl. She's got her own bubble butt boyfriend, Billy.
I did not think anybody would ever even think that.
She didn't mean it like that. You know what she was saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Melinda.
Thank you, and thank you.
No, that's all right. Keep watching. I will be in touch possibly after the stream about something that I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, with regards to something sparkly, shall we say. But yeah, thank you for coming on. Thank you for gracing us here. And thank you for showing a hell of a bloody collection.
I'm enjoyed it. I was worried because, like I said, most of the stuff's on the wall, so I didn't know how well that was going to go over.
As long as we can see it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Get that Gen 1 out as soon as possible. Okay.
Yeah. I go take care of that.
We'll see you soon, Mel.
All right. Bye.
All right. See you later. Here we go. Okay. My God. What a bloody collection, man. Jesus Christ. More autographs than what I've got masks. Well, maybe. But Jesus Christ, man. That was a hell of a collection. Hell of a collection. Posters, film posters, fan art, promotional posters, quads. Bloody hell. 25th anniversaries. Gen 1s, Gen 2s, ASIS, EU stamps. Bloody hell. Reshoots. One thing I didn't see. Metallics. Fluorescence. I wonder if they was in a box somewhere. I don't know. I know she can't display all of her stuff because, just ain't got the room, a bit like here. Here, it looks like on camera you got a wide shot GoPro here showing you what looks to be a big room, but it isn't. But yeah, all of them, bloody mass. All, decent. Like she said, she doesn't really go for every sort of mass type. She's more the movie mass, so she likes to have Gen 1s, Gen 2s, EUs, reshoots, etc. 25th anniversaries, which are probably, close-ish to Scream 5, aren't they, I suppose? But, yeah, when you listen to what she says and what she collects, then that's exactly what we saw. But, yeah, you can send the kittens via UPS. I know, isn't it, Commander? Make sure they can breathe easy on the plane over. But, yeah, look after them, and then you give them a good home, I'm sure. But, yeah, no, thank you, Melinda. She's in the chat, look. Yes, epic collection, all in fun, said Anthony. I know, Anthony, under. But yeah, I'll package them with care. Yeah, get them kitties over. Yeah, kitties are very special. Very special. All the cats in this house, there's only 2 left now. I used to have 5. And when Mummy was pregnant, we had 7 of the gits. But, yeah. Yeah, cats have a very big impact on myself and the other half and bloody hell, people I know around the world. But yeah, also look up the game Stray, now available on Steam. Plug. I've been playing Stray lately on this channel. We completed it the other day, and I'm like gutted now because there's nothing left to play with a cat in it. But no, overall though, chaps, it's been interesting doing these streams. Unfortunately, I've got to call it quits for the minute. Ending on a bit of a shitty note, I'm afraid. Yeah. It was said in recent time that Lee Waddell was going to come on to a live stream, and it isn't ruled out, and it could happen sooner or later, I don't know. I know he's been talking to fans recently, I know he's been at conventions recently, and trust me, it's not forgotten, and I will be asking him. But for the most part, these streams have been happening in dribs and drabs, just because of life, and life being up and down like a roller coaster, should I say. And it's not been easy. The last 19 and a half years have been with the same person, and that person's very special. But when things come to I don't know, changing things, you know, times change, people change. Sometimes people change for the wrong reason as well. I'm not going to get into it on this stream, but yeah, I talk to a therapist at the minute, and he's a very good therapist. But yeah, things have not been the best, and things are hard. And sometimes these streams are a boost, and they help me get through a night sometimes, or just a certain period of time. My work shifts have changed for the worst. I went from part-time to full-time, which I wasn't keen to do, but for some reasons it's necessary, important reasons. But yeah, I started to cook, for God's sake. I never really cooked before, but you know, things have been changing and things have been happening, and unfortunately things aren't the best. So I used to say on this stream many times, you know, if the missus ever says off you go, then I'd probably have to sell all this and try and find somewhere to live. That hasn't happened as such, but the therapist says in the future, he says, oh, where do you think you'll be in 3 months? Where do you think you'll be in 6 months? Where do you think you'll be in a year? And I'm like, you know what, I honestly don't know. I really don't know. And that's a scary feeling, and it's a scary thought. So this little pathetic room, the box room as we call them in the UK, which many houses have, I don't know how much longer I'll be here, with regards to under this roof, not living under this roof. So yeah, somebody got the wrong idea on Twitter last night and thought I was on about ending my life, which I wasn't on the tweet I was asked about. Although yes, in June, after getting back from Vegas, things went very bad, I'll just say. And in all honesty, this last few months of my life have been the worst I've ever known, to say the least. To say the least. The worst I've ever known. There's people out there that are in much worse situations than me for very different reasons, mental health, physical disabilities, whatever it could be. You know, there's always worse out there, but as I am at the minute, we're just okay. But these streams, as I say, can be a boost. But I need to personally rebuild my mental health a lot before I can sort of carry on. If you look at the GhostFace site, there's not a lot of updates lately, and that's not because I don't want to update it. It's because, as RJ says, there's so much going on here. You know, at work, here, in there, and life isn't super bad, but life isn't easy at this time. So it's just, as somebody said to me earlier on tonight, it's just like a day at a time, you know, just nice and steady, go slow, day at a time, and just keep going. Try and be positive. Sometimes it's hard to be positive when things aren't the best. So please just keep your fingers crossed and just keep this prick in your thoughts. I know there's support out there, and I know people send messages, and I know people post comments. But yeah, it's, if somebody says, "Oh, if you was going to go back in time, what would you do?" And I would probably go back to 2019. If you know, if like Back to the Future, where they go to change things, and they go to change things for a reason, don't they? With the hat, you know. Just thinking I've got the right hat on for this, but yeah, if I could go back in time, at the very least, I go back to 2019, and I would stop my cat from getting cancer, and I'd stop my other cat from dying in 2020, and I'd do whatever possible to keep the mummy cat living. We lost 3 cats the last 3 years. Daddy cat at the end of December 2019. It's one of his sons, July 2020, and the mummy cat last year in October. So 19, 20 and 21 have been shit for cat reasons. But honestly, if you could go back in time and change stuff, yeah, there's very particular things I would change. Dead by Daylight would not enter my life at all for particular reasons. But yeah, at the end of the day though, without getting technical, detailed, because I don't need to and I shouldn't, yeah, there's many things I'd like to change. It's just been a funny time, and as I say, the streams aren't completely finished. They're not all gone, and the website's going to be there. But yeah, it's just I don't know where I'm going to be in the next few months. Whether it's in this house, whether it's somewhere else, whether it's wherever, I don't know. I intend to be living and breathing, and I hope to lose some weight. But yeah, just for the temporary future, shall we say, I'm just going to lay off the streams of GhostFace a little. I don't do them often at the minute because there's not a lot to report. But when RJ gives me permission to say certain things with GhostFace related, I will come back on stream and I'll tell you stuff and I'll let you know some updates. And this, as he says, always the same. I've said this many times. There's so much going on. But when he gives me permission to say things that are happening, and some things that are really good and some things that are very special, I'll update you all as much as I used to. There seems to be people out there that some I hardly know the names of, some I know the names very well. And these people, although not local to my area, or sometimes not even in the same country, they're very supporting and reassuring. So I thank anyone that's messaged or rang me or whatever for that, because trust me, sometimes that's needed. And it's nice to know that someone gives a shit, aside from, you know, people in this house and family that's close by. Well, my family aren't close, but you know, the 30-40 minutes away. But it's just good to see sometimes comments and messages that boost you and try to support and try to help, and people that are willing to listen. The only reason I don't sort of get into 100% detail with everyone that messages is because, quite frankly, they don't need to know everything. And also, people have lives of their own, and people need to live their own lives, and people do live their own lives. And some people have got families, some people have got awkward work hours. I have now. Other people have got awkward work hours as well, dodgy shifts, jobs they hate. You know, I've got a job I don't like anymore. Not much. There's always a downside to everything. And like RJ said in the interview, you know, in life, there's good, there's bad, and there's ugly. Here's the ugly, here's the bad. And sometimes there's a little good. But my aim with being online for the last almost 16 years now was just to try just to try and help people and assist where possible and advise where possible. And I never claimed, and I never will claim, to know everything, because I don't. None of us will ever know the full details of Gen 1s, the factories, how and where they were made, what years this Gen 1 was, what year a small dot was, what year a double dimple was. We don't know. We'll never know. Does it really matter? Not really. At the end of the day, they were made, they're out there. When we get them, we like them, but unfortunately they're overpriced as shit. Very overpriced as shit. I don't care what mask it is. 1, 2, ASIS, EU stamp. They are overpriced as shit. And this is what ruins it in the community sometimes, and the collectors, and the gouging. Particularly the gouging. But, you know, we're here. We do what we do. We collect what we collect. We love GhostFace. We love Scream. We did love Dewey. But, you know, we just all do what we do. And as a collaboration, whether it's Instagram, Facebook groups, bloody Twitter, whether it's on the website, it's the old forum I used to have, you know, it's still there. You know, all these people over time contribute, and we learn off each other. And although there's, again, good, bad and ugly, you know, we, for the most part, we're all still here. There's some people who don't bother on doing anything online anymore. There's some people that reappear now and again. And there's other people that are more regular than you ever fucking known. But, you know, as a community whole, it's an okay community. Yeah, there's bad. Yeah, there's good. Yeah, there's ugly. And there's disagreements, there's comments, there's negativity, there's positivity, there's selling this, there's gouging that. But it's there, it's live, it's present day, and it's active. And in every avenue of life, there's going to be good and bad. It's simple as that. So, you know, as a whole, and as RJ said on the February interview, you know, GhostFace at the time of the interview was the biggest thing in the world with regards to Halloween masks, or as a character, an icon, or whatever it was. And he says on the interview, didn't he, quite honestly, it might not be in a year or so, it might not be in 6 months, you know, but at that time it was. GhostFace was massive, GhostFace was big. Look at all the stuff you can get. Spencer's Gifts, bloody hell, Hot Topic, Spirit, all these things that some we know are coming, some we didn't have a clue were coming. You know, but GhostFace is out there. We know he's well loved, we know he's well known. He's come back in January this year with Scream 5. Yeah, there's opinions on it. He's coming back again with Scream 6. Will there be a 7th? Who knows? All I know is while RJ's in charge, I'll be here. And whether it's here more prominently, whether it's here just in the background sometimes, I'll be here. And I chat with him regular, and he asks me about life, not just GhostFace, not just Scream. How are you? How are things? And we chat, and we Zoom call, and we WhatsApp. And, you know, it is what it is. So GhostFace in my life has brought me many decent people. With RJ, with Carrie Ann, Maggie, Nate, bloody hell, Melinda. All these people, you know, Zach Cook, Richie Suttles, bloody hell, Scream Ghost, Scottish Lindsay, Carl Cabrera, bloody Pyro Rottweiler. People in the chat, Jamil, bloody hell, Rob Mack. Some people don't, who's Rob Mack, you know? But yeah, Stefan from Norway, the one who had the spotty mask that didn't have spots anymore. You know, all these people over time have been there in the background and in communication, and I've made a lot of friends. But just at this time, we're just going to take a small step back, just go easy on the streams. I will be looking in, as I say, into talking to Lee Waddell, the original GhostFace stuntman from Scream 1 and 2. People have seen him on Instagram, you know who he is. And this particular chap is the same man that says a HN was used in Scream 2, which people would not have ever thought. So again, as we always continue to say with mass facts and identifications and moulds and all the rest of it, GhostFace can continue to surprise us. And that was another surprise. The amount of fans that probably said to Lee, and Lee did tell me, when I met him in Pasadena, he says, oh, I get sick and tired of the fans that say I'm wrong and HNs weren't used in Scream 2. I said, what do you mean they tell you that? He says, that's what they think, because we've never known of a HN in Scream 2. He goes, well, when you've got the mask that he's used in my possession, and I had it on a crash helmet, in the stunt scene where the car crashes, he says, that's when I know I worked what I worked and I did what I did and I had that mass, So it's like, well, it's fact. It's now known. People can be corrected. And if that's what you're telling us, you still got the mass, then good. Let's hear your stories. So at the right time, we shall have a look, see if we can get Lee on, have a good listen, hear some of the stories. He told me some when I met him. And it was good to hear sort of fresh things that you probably didn't think was true. So the minute he said a HN was using Screen 2, I'm thinking, you sure? Where was that then? What scene? And for the most part, as much as I remember him telling me, it was just as the car went by in quite a fast motion, and it was probably in just 1 or 2 frames, as the car was crashing. If I remember what he said correct. Don't quote me. But yeah, but again, new information, new facts, a person that's emerged after 25 years telling his stories, and we're learning new stuff every day. And we have to be grateful sometimes that these people do pop up and do want to associate with fans and do want to tell the stories, because not every person that's ever worked on the films does that, do they? Right, let me check the chat. Let's have a look. Let me scroll up a bit. I think I've missed a bit. But yes, Melinda, our packaging with care with the cats. What's with Slasher? Message retracted. What's she doing? I'm out of the loop on stuff because of night shift. I feel your pain there, Jamil. I've got awkward shifts as well. Also, Anthony, you are right. That was a great line. Hang in there. Things will get better. Oh, they better do. They have to. Keep your head up, King. I don't know why you call me King. Don't get that known in community. Someone will be bloody messaging me saying, who do you think you are? Trust me, there's always one. Dylan, you're a good man. Yeah, I know Dylan. Me and Dylan talk now and again. He is a fucking tosser. He really is. But he's a good one. He's a good one. Dylan's very, very, very foul-mouthed if he wants to be, which is just, it's just a mouth saying words. Some very scary words sometimes. But I know deep down Dylan can be different as well, and he does give a shit. And and he's also a cat lover too. He's got many pets. You ever go to his house, it's like a fucking zoo. Jesus Christ, man. He's got more bloody animal types than I've got bleeding mass, I swear. Snakes, reptiles, cats, dogs, bloody hell. The list goes on. The list goes on. Melinda. Hello, Melinda. She's still here. I thought she'd be boxing up the stuff. I don't mean it in a nasty way. One day at a time, yes, that's all you can do. You got love and support. I appreciate it. Jamil, bloody hell, mate, keep pushing forward, and change can be a great thing too. Keep positive. I'm trying. Hang in there, Mr. Steve. Just take one day at a time. Yeah, thank you, Darky. Takes time, but get better. Take care. The future is what you make of it. I know Doc Brown would, when he says that, it makes you think when you watch End of Back to the Future 3, doesn't it? And it's true. Sometimes you don't have the power to make what you want your future to be, Whether it's the lady you're with, or whether it's the partner you're with these days. You never know what you can say can be wrong, can it? But yeah, whether it's the partner you're with, whether it's the property you live in, whether it's a job you've got, whether it's the pets you've got, whether it's the money you've got or haven't got, We all do what we can in many ways to try and make it a good one, but it's not always easy, is it? Films are films and quotes are quotes, but a lot of people have to really work the socks off, shall we say, to get what they want, even just a little bit. And to even have this collection all behind me, some of it was gifted, some of it was charity donations, and some of it was just collecting over a long period of time. But I'm lucky I've got all this here, and there's still plenty in the bloody loft. But yeah, Commander with the love art. I miss you, Commander, mate. I miss you. I sometimes think with Commander, I wish I hadn't deleted my Twitch, because I can't participate in his chat anymore, and to watch Commander ripped on Twitch was a treat. I miss him. To make that bastard jump out of his skin could sometimes be the highlight of the day. And I'm swear somewhere in my files is a video. On Twitch you can do sound alerts. Some channels have sound alerts where you use certain amount of channel points which you earn for watching and viewing people, and the channel points mount up and you can spend them. And to watch Commander jump out of his skin with the sound alert bang, which was basically a shotgun bang or a gun bang, whatever it was, it made good memories, you know. He didn't like it, I did. A few people became known for scaring him. And at one point we was worried about giving the chap an heart attack, for real, you know. But good memories, Commander, with his love art there. He's a classic bloke, good character, and he makes me laugh. When that particular person said to me I made him laugh and he enjoyed my streams, that made me feel even better. Whether it's a GhostFace stream, whether it's more the Dead by Daylight stream in the past, you know, and his good mate SSD, I'll call her. You know, I miss these people, but at one time in life I just had to switch off the Twitch part of it for various reasons that were personal, with me and the partner, or the ex-partner, should we say. So basically you're here listening to somebody that's not been single in 19 and a half years, and now I am, and it's very scary, because I don't exactly, if somebody said who could you look like, I'd say Paul Walker. Have his characteristics, his generosity, his personality, and I am me, of course, but you know, why do you think I wear a hat all the time? There's not a lot under there, and I hate that. I hate that I got daddy's hereditary bloody shit with losing my ear for the most part. And when some of that went, some of me went. And people lose their hair. People completely bald. Some haven't got any hair. But when mine started to go, I wasn't the same. And when my daddy cat went, I wasn't the same either. When the son cat went, I wasn't the same. When the mummy cat went, all these pieces of me disappear over time. And it deducts away from this prick that you're watching called Tim Wagstaff. And it just deletes little pieces of me. But yeah, when all of a sudden your partner for almost half your life says goodbye, it's very painful. And she's a good girl. And trust me, there's not many good ones out there sometimes. Sometimes it's just people that just want to use and abuse, or use for money, even though I've not got none. But you know what I mean, there's not always good people out there. And to find somebody of a similar quality to what I've been with, it's like needle in a haystack, you know. It's nigh on impossible. There are good people out there. There's young ladies that I very much like, but some of these young ladies I definitely know don't have any interest. Some people I've got to know in different countries, halfway around the world, across the pond, I don't know, different countries, you know, and you think, yeah, nice lady, but nothing can ever come of it. And it just makes you think sometimes, we only live once. And as he said on the comment with Doc Byrne, you know, make it the best you can make it, but it's not always that easy to do. I'm waffling on here. But yeah, Commander, I miss the shit out of that bloke. I really do. But yeah, in reality though, chaps, these streams are seen worldwide as far as I know. And they're not record breaking, they don't go viral, and they go on too long, and this prick talks too much. But yeah, I've got Alfreda's Ain Pet, which is on my hat, on the other hat. I've got Ghost Hunting, I've got GhostFace and Scream, and I've got other little aspects of life that I've got to be thankful for. Cats, you know, the ex-missus now. My therapist is the reason I'm here. Trust me on that. But I'm just gonna back off a little from these GhostFace streams. I might do the odd Evil Dead stream, which is obviously the game, and I have been doing the Stray game, which is the cat game, but I've completed that the other day, and now I feel a bit bloody pissed off that I've completed it, because there's not a lot else to do on that. I was enjoying doing the Stray game, and the ex used to come in now and again, get me through the hard parts off camera, then would turn the camera back on and I'd carry on again, you know, because I'm not the best on games. But Dead by Daylight I don't really do much anymore, for various reasons that relate to my hell of life that's recently been in constant bloody presence. But I don't hate DVD, but yeah, I'm not in a hurry to go back to it either. It's more personal reasons than anything, rather than the game. The game is the game, and it's always going to be sweaty, try-hard bastards. But yeah, it's just everything's been super hard just lately. So if you look back at these streams and just see, because I always date these streams on purpose, so I know when they were and what was the latest at the time and what mask I was showing, etc. But yeah, if you look back at these streams, they used to be very regular, and now they're not. But that is also work related too, due to very shitty shifts. So in a few hours time, it's 10 to 11 here, in a few hours time at 4 AM I've got to work, and I work 12 hours till 4 PM in the afternoon. So 2 of my first shifts out of 4 days on, 4 off are always 4/4s, which is okay, sort of, because you get into the afternoon, you think, yeah, we're going home soon, but they then alternate, and the second 2 days are either 1 till 1, so 1 in the afternoon till 1 AM, or the 7/7, which is 7 at night till 7 in the morning, and I fucking hate them. I hate nights. I don't want nights, but I've got to lump them for the minute. And I do not like 1/1s either. This is what I said to the boss. I says, this is what you can do with your fucking 1/1s. And he knew that I was joking at the time, and he didn't take it serious, and I wasn't in trouble. But I says, this is honestly what I think of 1/1s. 1/1, fuck off. But, you know, for various reasons I was told to go full time. I applied for full time, I got full time, and now I'm just not so keen. But I don't know. People keep saying, look, the only things you can change in your life is by your decision making and what you do and what you apply for, etc. So maybe in the future I might leave where I am and just try something else. But honestly, if money was no object and I had a lottery win or just something where I'd had a bit of money behind me, then I honestly think I wouldn't totally leave the UK, but I'd probably go to America and get some sort of place out there somewhere, and I'd have a bit of the collection out there, I don't know. But yeah, if money wasn't an object, I'd go to America. And again, if it wasn't an object, I'd travel and see many fans that I've come to know over the years. Douglas, Nate, Maggie, bloody hell, Melinda, if she'd let me. Bloody hell, Jordan, Kyle, Carrie Ann again. You know, obviously I stayed with Carrie Ann in May into June for 2 weeks. Carrie Ann's very particular in how she hosts anyone that's a guest in her house. Not in a nasty way, in a good way. She looks after you, and the husband's good, and the little son of theirs is all good. The dog's good. Bloody hell, it's just a proper family home, and they'll go places in the future. They'll go far, and they're almost like a family template in some respects, and they did their utmost to keep me okay, you know. And at one time in Vegas, they did something that not a lot of people would do. So you imagine you got a stranger in your house, or relatively a stranger. You know, she knew me a couple of years before I went, of course, online. Sent her boxes, she sent me boxes. And we talked on audio messages, video calls, with her husband, without the husband. But you imagine you got a foreign visitor in your house, and the family says, well, we're going to go and see these relatives. Do you want to come or do you not? And I said, no, I want to do a Facebook stream at the time. I just want a bit of time on my own, and is that okay? And they said, yeah, that's sure, that's fine. And they went, and they left a stranger in their house and trusted me. So any wanker out there would have been straight into that collection room, nicking all the masks and running at high speed. Any wanker. He'd have stolen all those masks. White Shroud, all the fluorescents, all the Gen 1s, every mask that was there. Could have stolen them all. But that isn't me. But what was honourable was the fact they trusted me in their home and left me on my own. And I then did a Facebook stream at the time, a Facebook Live. Gave everyone an update, said things were okay and it was hot and, blah, blah, blah. And then, for whatever reason, I just got this nasty headache and I had to go lie down with a flannel on my head, which is what I normally do with a headache, take some paracetamol. And I think, of all the things in America, Tylenol, which I don't know before, Tylenol got my headache gone. But when I got this headache, I text Carrie Ann and I says, look, just so you know, when you come back, I won't be in the living room watching telly or whatever. I'm not walking about, I'm not exploring the town. I'm going to be asleep in bed, hopefully, if I can get to sleep. And I got out of an headache. I said, so please, in a nice way, just leave me be and let me just sleep it off. And I went to sleep and I got some sleep. And hours went by. And all of a sudden I heard this noise, and this noise was Carrie Ann and her husband and the kid getting back. And I could hear the dog running about, only a small dog, little chihuahua. Anyway, I thought, oh God, they're here. Do I say anything? I'm awake. Do I leave them alone? And I could hear them. They was concerned, they gave a shit. They was worried. Is he okay? Is he good? Is he bad? Is he struggling? And I think it was hard for them to leave me alone at first because I could hear them talking. And Carrie Ann confirmed this later on a call. But basically, I think I heard them get in, I was partially awake, and then went back to sleep and got more sleep. Because with a headache, it's the best thing I can do sometimes. And then, at one point, there was a knock on the door as I was sort of coming round, and it was the husband, and he was concerned, he was worried, And that meant so much that they gave a shit, So that day, they trusted me in their house, and then they come back and they was deeply concerned about some poor sod with a headache. There was a nasty headache. One a migraine, but it was close. And that meant the world, They trusted and they cared. So they'll always have a special place in here, in my heart, because they're such a caring family. It wasn't just, oh yeah, we'll do this and we'll do that and we're going to tell you what to do. There was the opposite. There was just, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What should we do now? Yeah. Do you want to go to Nightmare Toys? Do you want to go Hoover Dam? Do you want to go to the Strip? What do you want to do? And it was an honour to be there. And that was a good part of 2022 where I can de-stress and enjoy and just have breathing space from stuff going on at home. And then when getting home, that's when it just went really bad. But I'm still here. Let me check the chat. If only you live closer, says Screen Ghost. Well, Screen Ghost, you're not that far away, mate. It's a possibility. I haven't got to get a flight to get to you. We do it in a drive. I'd love for you to Coke visit anytime. To Coke visit? Come visit every time. Yeah. If I had the money, Jordan, honestly. I haven't got a lot, unfortunately. Come stay with me till you get on your feet. Well, I'm in the wrong country, Cavian. What's this? Do the CVS Ultra White Mask glow? It depends what year. If you're on about CVS Ultra Whites this year, if they're Ultras, then they're probably not. The only ones that we've seen glowing this year are the Spirit Halloween ones, and in the past, the Asda glows, which were 2011, 12 and 13, but not 2010. Well, no, thank you, Kyle. Always welcome. Bless you, Carrie Ann. No, Carrie Ann was good. Melinda laughing at the Coke. Coke here and see me. Coke? What have you been doing? She has guns. You wouldn't get far. Yeah, I know, this is a thing, but, that's the thing, though. I'm I'm not this low life wanker that I have always thought I am. But at the end of the day, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. So if you're going to go stay someone, whether they've got out of a collection or just 3 or 4 masks, you don't steal off them, you don't abuse their trust, you don't piss about. You give them the damn respect they give you, and that's exactly what I did, honestly. God, I even had a birthday cake. Which they didn't have to do. And I had this hat on almost the whole bloody time, and they got me a Back to the Future cake and some balloons. And, you know, for once, at the age of 45, I felt special again, and I felt that there was some care, you know. And there hasn't been a lot of that lately, at all. But yeah, when you had a good heart, that's what's that? That's what you put out. Well, what I have to put out is me. Is she Southern? Because that sounds like some Southern hospitality right there. I think, you know, Carrie Ann used to live in, I think it was South Carolina or North Carolina, but yeah, she was more Southern before, but now she's Vegas. Las Vegas. But yeah, you're always welcome in Scotland. Oh, I know. I've made my fair share of dumb choices, very dumb choices, but I learned. Yeah, well, this is the thing, Jordan. We live and learn, and this is the thing. I'm living. You're living. We're learning, we're progressing, we're making small steps, but we're still making steps, you know. But honestly, mate, it's just in this particular house recently. It's so bloody hard. So hard. And, you know, after 19 and a half years, it can't be easy on both sides, you know. It's not all me being pissed on, it's not all the other side being, you know, bad. It's sort of 50-50. That's what my therapist tells me. It's that side and it's your side. Simple. But again, I don't need to get into details on this because it isn't fair and it's not right. But yeah, it's just, I never knew life could be this bad. To get Melinda on the stream tonight was an honour. Anyone that wants to listen to me and talk about maths and scream, I've always got time for. Anyone that wants to hear me waffle on like there's no tomorrow and this stream will never bloody end, I've always got time for. Sometimes there's questions that come in about maths I can't answer. Sometimes there's questions about HHN I don't know about with regards to a future HHN, not the maths type. I don't know about any of that. Other times there's people that send a picture of an EU stamped chin and say, what mask is this? And you go, seriously? You've just sent a picture of Eastern Unlimited Ink made in China stamp and you're asking what mask it is? Okay. And you just politely text back or email back and say, it's an EU stamp, mate. And they go, oh, thanks. You're like, well, you just took a picture of the stamp. How can you have not known that? But then you sort of think, well, everyone starts somewhere, you know. Everyone starts somewhere. Not everyone's in the know. Not everyone's seen the mass page, which, yes, is still updating and still way behind, you know. But yeah, not everyone's read up on things you'd expect them to read up on. But one of the most puzzling things in all the time I've been online as a GhostFace website, and now an authorised GhostFace website from 2010, July, which I'll always be proud of. It's one of the only things in life I've got to be proud of. But yeah, one of the most surprising things that seems to happen a lot is somebody will say, hello, I've got this mask, and they describe it in text. And they say, oh yeah, well, can you please identify it? And you get this brief bit of text, little description, and you're like, well, where's the pictures? And they go, oh, you want pictures? You're like, yeah. Can we have some pictures of the mask? Front, side, chin, inner label, shroud, yeah, whatever. Oh, you want pictures of the mask? You're like, yeah. Oh, will that help you identify it? I'm like, yes. What do you think? So that's always one of the most daft things that constantly happens. Not constantly, but regular happens. Is the title will be, "Can you identify my mask?" off a tick box on the website, and then you get a little jumble of text and then no pictures. And you're like, okay then. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it's a HN. Oh, it's a Gen 1 small dot. Yeah. Oh, Gen 1 splotch. Oh, it's a splotch, not a Gen 1. Is it? Is it not? I believe splotches are more Gen 1 related, but as I will state, we can never 100% confirm. Thoughts and comments about splotches and Gen 1s and Gen 2s, whatever, okay, fine. Everyone's got opinions. Personally, and I know other fans that think the same, I would see a splotch as more towards a Gen 1 era, but we never know. Never know. Assumptions and speculation is all we've got, and maybe some assumptions and speculation are right. We'll never confirm it though. But Gen 2s are quite easy. Obviously EU stamps are easy to look at. Thinner eyeliner, thicker eyeliner. Sometimes some of the more complicated questions are with regards to inner labels, because we don't know everything about them. There's so many of them. RN or Rex07 or 88490, or some item numbers that have been duplicated onto 2 different types. How many knew that, you know? Anyway, we're rambling. We've got to go. I should check with the chat, which is probably not going to be a lot now, because people have probably died and passed away in the duration of this stream of me waffling after Melinda's gone. Let me check the chat, and I think I've got to go. I think. In fact, let me check something first. Just curious. What a surprise. Oh, in fact, hang on. Let's check again. See, Commander from the chat earlier. Commander Ripped in the chat. He's online playing a couple of games. Oh, I hate this bloody phone. Okay. Well, I do need to call Melinda back on a video and just tell her a couple of things about something. But aside from that, let me check the chat and I'll let you all get back to your lives of more enjoyment rather than this prick going on. We all go through tough times, makes us stronger, wiser, very hard, but we can do it. You don't have peaks without valleys, Mr. Dillon. That's true. That's true. It's got to get back to family time, but rest assured I'm going to miss these streams badly. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Thank you, Carrion. I mentioned glows. I think I put the wrong dates on my YouTube video about As the Glows. What dates did they run for? Yeah. As the Glows were not 2010. 2010 was Kids Masks and Zombies and Zombie Bleeding and Standard Bleeding, if I remember correct. As the Glows of 2011, 12 and 13. Not 2010, not 2014. They stopped in 13. The only time we've seen the Glow Ultra come back was this year with the Spirit ones. If you ever come to Vegas, I'd love to meet you and grab food and drinks. Yeah, we should have done, Darky. We should have done. But yeah, Carrie Ann family time. That's what she was doing when I was trying to get Nev's signature. She was having family time at LA, which was good. Take care, Carrie Ann. Yeah, fellow Alfieda's aim pet buddy, always be my thoughts. I appreciate that, Mike. You're a good man. Have a good night, Carrie Ann. Me when I sent you my messed up looking Gen 2, looking like Gen 1 oddball because of the look, but I have an extra Gen 2. You actually have more viewers now. They'll be gone soon. By the way, I called Spencer's and they don't even have the lava lamp in their system. What the hell? Sen, we look forward to more. Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. We'd love to meet you. I will. Likewise, Mr. Sen. If you do want to say hello, then there's another Auf Wiedersehen Pet fan gathering in October. Stay tuned on the Facebook group to get a confirmed date. But yes, all going well. I should be there. I can send you a photo of the barcode. Oh, for Jordan with a lava lamp. The call centre guy sounded clueless when he tried looking it up. He may have been. Yeah, not everyone always is in the know with the GhostFace items, are they? Carry-On had the same issue, I believe. You got all the good mess out the way, and as East Coast got the lava lamps. Ain't it just? I'm wondering if I should just go into the store. Maybe just go in. Definitely go in the store and look, thanks. I put 2013 to 16. Oh, no. Way off. 2011, 12, 13. Nothing after 13 until this year, as I say, with the spirit glows. Just going to say I don't think we'd ever got so much into collecting these masks throughout your site. Oh, I'm glad to know that. Finally getting to know the person behind the mask and site has been a privilege. I appreciate that, School Splitter, mate. That's nice. I like that. At the end of the day, mate, whether I've got a site or not, I'm not higher or above anyone else in any way. I'm just a fan, the same as everyone else. The only difference is I've got a control panel and a website and a WordPress bloody system. It's the only difference. Doesn't mean I'm the best at this or the expert at that or the top bollock of everything else. Just means I'm a fan with a site. Simple. Same with other fans with websites. They aren't the best. They aren't this, they aren't that. They're fans with sites. Some are knowledgeable, some are not so knowledgeable, and others ask questions and we ask questions back to each other. At the end of the day, we learn from what we see and own in our mass collections, and we can assume and speculate certain things, but can, as I will continue to say, never confirm 100% what certain Gen 1s, 2s, etc., HNs, bloody hell, TDs, we can never fully confirm what and why things go on and why molds change, etc. Yes, there's overuse and demand and molds wearing out, of course. But yeah, if only we'd had secret cameras in the Fun World factories and some sort of commentary or narration or just somebody guiding us around saying what they did, how they did it, why they did it, etc. But unfortunately that doesn't exist, does it? And even Mr. Fock, the sculptor that was involved with the Weeping Ghost or the Peanut-Eyed Ghost, sadly he's passed away a few years ago, I was told. So we can't even ask him anymore. Let's have a look then. Thank you, Kyle. I third that, he says. Are you going to the For Love of Horror this year? Agree with you 100% School Splitter. I've heard about this. I'll have to check my work schedule. And I'm not one for pulling sickies, but if I have to, because quite frankly with work I just think F off. For many reasons, trust me. Anyway. Well, on that note, I'm off to Spencer, says Mr. Kyle. Have a good night, everyone, and Tim. We all deeply care. I know. Immediately click on all of your live streams, as you know. Yes, I know, and I appreciate that. Please, no, I don't get bored until I know where your next stream is. Cheers, Mike. Oh, you? Oh, I am. That's the last man. She'll say who I am. Oh, she will she? Yes, she will she? Yeah, the friend we could. I know, this is a thing, Kyle. If I could just press a button and everyone in the chat right now be in the same room and have a good talk and chat, it'll be good, wouldn't it? It'll be good. But yeah, good luck with the lava lamp, Kyle. I thought School Split. I started collecting in 2019 and read his website many times, learning different masks because GhostFace has been part of my life since I was a child. Yeah, same with many of us. Good luck, Kyle. If you do go, let me know, as I will be there on the Sunday. It would be great to say hi. Yeah, of course it would, Vince. Of course it would. Okay. Right. Well then, from myself, the pumpkin is there somewhere. The pumpkin, the pride, the Ukraine. from all these masks, this little collection, and the collection in the loft, and the box at the side of my knees, and yeah. Thank you all for listening, tolerating, taking note, messaging, emailing, commenting, supporting. It's been a good time. It's been a good time overall. The amount of times I brought a HHN on camera, or a resurrection mask, or mentioned the special mask that still can't be shown, you know. People have always just put up with it and commented and understood, which is nice. And it's never once I've had a threatening message saying, show me that bloody mask, I need to know what it is. Do it now, you know. But with the special mask that's now 7 years old, and RJ knows this, RJ has said that come the end of the year I can show the very special mask. So there's 3 masks I can't show, people know this. 1 very special one and 2, shall I say, semi-special ones. But the main special one has a lot of meaning, So as long as he keeps his word, which he normally does, and lets me show the mask at the end of the year, again, I don't know where I'm going to be, whether it's here, whether it's somewhere else. It's very scary times ahead, in some respects. Yeah, but I will, at the right time, show the special mask. And of course, I will be asking about the other 2 masks and say, look, if we can show this, why can't we show the others? Because in all honesty, if I can show the very special one, then I should be able to show the other 2. One is a 1 of 1, another is a 1 of 2. There's only a couple of people that know these mask types, and they've all sworn to secrecy, and they've kept the secrecy. But yeah, when I'm allowed, when I can show you, I'll show you. Trust me. So for now, keep an eye out there. If you're in the UK, yes, our stock is yet to arrive. Let's keep the fingers crossed. If you're in the USA or wherever else, just keep out there, keep looking, keep searching, keep finding, keep buying. Don't overpay. But yeah, just bear in mind, the spirit glows are just like the Asda glows. Same mould, same chemicals, same glow, just different tag. Chrome size, kid size chromes, adult size chromes, devils, vipers again, scorched 2022, which are atrocious. But look at those masks, there's major differences compared to last year. Just get out there, find your GhostFace, whether it's apparel, lava lamps, masks, bloody beanies, hats, shirts. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep GhostFace going as we all do, and enjoy yourselves this Halloween. I don't know what's going on Halloween here, what my work schedule is, I'd have to check, but I'll try and return for Halloween. We'll see if we can get Lee Waddell on at some point, but just for the time being and the foreseeable short-term future, I may be absent a little bit, but I've got to get this straight or a bit better. So please be patient. I will return. And yeah, thank you all for watching, listening, tolerating, and just being there to show some support, whether you comment in the chat or not. Just seeing the amount of viewers on these streams, and again, they're not record breaking, but the GhostFace streams on this channel are the ones that get the most views, and live views, and after views, when it's all done and dusted and, you know, not live. So thank you. I should do the usual counting out, just so I know I'm not cutting myself off. But yeah, thank you for just being who you are, supporting and watching and listening. I can see now, just bringing the stream up on another screen that's muted. I'll just catch up with the chat. I'm still after you sending me your Alfie Design pet stuff. Yeah, I haven't forgot Mike, don't worry. Don't forget your roots, son, eh? Eh? Who in the name of shite you think you're talking to? Eh? You know, pipsqueak. Series 3. Don't take it the wrong way. Series 3. Tosser. Can we see your resurrection? Really? You want to see the resurrection? I've been waiting for you to show some of those masks. Can't wait. Well, I've been waiting to show them. I mean, I can pull out the super special mask now and just show you the back of it, and it's not going to make much difference. But I can't show you the front. I forgot to tell you I scored a shrouded hard plastic. Very nice. They are hard to find now. I have 222 Scorch coming. I actually like them. Yeah, I know, but they're not. They're not the same, mate. They're not the same. They're shit. And other people will back me up on that as well. And I could give you a name that you'd be surprised to hear that says the shit. A couple of names I could surprise you with there. Thank you, Darky. I don't want to read that. You'll start me off. Take all the time we need. I'm sure I'll be here to welcome you back. I hope so, mate. I hope someone's here. Thank you, Kyle. See you sooner than later. Stay strong. Don't be afraid to shout. Oh, I'll give people a shout. Don't worry. Have a great work shift. Off to bed. Thank you, Stefan. Scottish Lindsay, Dylan, Jigsaw. Let me approve Dylan's comment there. I had to ask. Yeah. No, I appreciate it, Mike. I appreciate it. And Jigsaw, yeah, they're shite. Yeah, there's many reasons. But trust me, mate. As soon as them two come that you've ordered, we need to get them to Funworld. I want to know what he's going to do with them as well, or what's going to happen. But who knows? Okay, I shall count out. Thank you again, and that's it. I'm done for now. Thank you very much. I haven't censored anyone. It's a Dylan, you're messing up my count. I haven't censored anything, mate. There was a comment very early in the stream which you put, and I didn't want to put anything. I didn't want to press show or hide, because that's what it gives you on YouTube. It just says show or hide. And if I go to the side, I think there's like 3 dots that come up, and it says remove, report, put user in timeout, add moderator, hide user on the channel, pin message, go to channel. But no, I haven't censored anything in the end of this stream, so I don't know. Yeah, cheers, Pirate Pete. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you earlier, mate. I didn't mean anything by that. But yeah, Dylan should be censored. You some bitch. Right, but no. Anyone off Instagram that's watching as well, thank you. Instagram, Facebook groups, knows the website or seen the Twitter, whatever. For whatever reason people are watching, thank you very much. This isn't the end. This isn't the end. But I got to get this straight. Put him in timeout now. Okay. Just because it's Dylan. Timed out for 300 seconds. For 5 minutes. Alexa, how much is 300 seconds in minutes? I think it's 5 minutes.
300 seconds is 5 minutes.
There it is. Dylan's timed out for 5 minutes. He's getting a message now. You son of a bitch. I'm going to get a baseball bat and smash your face in. That's what he normally says. As it was the last one, we had to do it, didn't we? Well, last one for now. Alright, I'm going to count out and stay silent. So thank you, everyone.